Guys, we have a new follower sound. If we could get someone to follow, that would be really great. We really need that. And it went off twice right before we went live. But unfortunately, hasn't gone off since. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Dan.
We got KZ with us.
Whoa.
Bark, bark.
And Mr. Feel from Mr. Feel's Wild Ride.
Hello.
You guys excited for Gamescom?
I'm excited for this to hopefully be the end of this excruciating E3 stretch for 3 months.
Yeah.
If anything should come out of this, we should probably come up with some condescending meme, a lot like "fuck you, it's January," but for fake E3. Because what a nightmare it's been.
Yeah, I think this has taught everyone why not having E3 is a problem.
Yeah, a problem is correct. It is literally a problem.
Di's looking forward to the DMC5 announcement.
Hopefully it happens.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tommaso Chocotaco, for subscribing. Also, guys, if we could get someone to follow. I assume most people here have followed us, but there might be one or two. We just got 2 follows right before we started. We got a new follow sound to celebrate some of the games we've beaten recently. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Indigo Sykes. Yeah, we're partners, so everyone enjoy the shitload more emotes.
Yeah, we have some amazing new emotes in there.
We got dinosaurs fighting. We have we haven't stuck in the additional Banny face yet, but we do have Yes Dan.
Yes Dan is good.
Yes Dan's pretty powerful. Look at all these emotes. So I feel like, guys, between the 2 dinosaurs and Banny face and the Spectre face and the M-Jow, we have a pretty good range of expressiveness in the things happening on screen. You can react with emotes. I think we've provided the correct tool set.
I think it's pretty good how all you had to do was get partnered, just kill yourselves.
That's all.
All you had to do was stream 40 hours in 1 week.
That's what you crave.
.com.
My Facebook post about it, someone who also streams on Twitch, Guttural Steve, congratulated me, and I was like, thanks, man. I'm just really glad that my insane death streams did something aside from nudging me closer to my deathbed.
Meanwhile, I apply for partnership, and it's like, do you sleep 8 hours a night? Yes. I'm sorry. We're not looking for you.
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer. They blow you up like RoboCop.
Thanks for subscribing, Yuki.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, I got an emote thanks to Yuki subscribing. Thanks, Yuki. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. For some reason, we have no stream going on here. Just says waiting.
There it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Man, Keely really knows.
Are they running behind schedule? Because the pre-show is supposed to start at 12:30.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Kyle Bosman, locked in time.
Hell yes. Gift those subs, Shibuya. Get some dinos out there. Is it not the coolest thing that we got those dino emotes in time for Gamescom?
It's great. We can be stabbed so many times.
I'm pretty excited about that, honestly.
Hey, Dan, are me and Phil gonna show up for this?
It's a mystery, KZ.
Okay.
Me, Phil knows.
No. I don't.
Did that show up in chat? I've been checking volume levels. I'm waiting for my Pizza Steve. Yeah, I haven't gotten Pizza Steve thrown in, but apparently I have 12 minutes. Let's see who finishes first.
Yo, Mukbang gifted random subs and Phil got one of them.
Nice! Enjoy those dinos! Here we go. I'm gonna see who can go first. Will they start streaming, or will I get a Pizza Steve emote in first? This is a bit insane to be our first partnered stream.
Right.
We have that check mark. Does that mean I can bully people now, or?
I don't
No,
think
that's only Twitter.
right.
Twitch is not a psychotic website that's like your check mark is like a shield in Halo, and if you abuse people, it absorbs you being banned so many times.
That's shockingly accurate, yeah.
Mark of the beast.
Let's see, we just got $30 donation from Mr. I Like Spam. We turned off the text-to-speech because, you know, we're trying to cover this event. I didn't realize how many subscriptions we're going to get. Maybe I should turn that sound off. Because we're going to hear that sound 4 more times. Let's see.
People want to unlock more slots.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I wasn't going to mention that because I don't want to pressure people, but we do get more emote slots if we get more subscriptions. It's a weird system.
Yeah, it's weird, but
It's a weird system.
We're gonna probably push it harder next month. They're doing September again. Where,
Oh, cool.
Will be cheaper.
nice.
That's awesome.
Where I
Man.
think your first sub ends up being like $3.
Twitch does all of these events to try and promote
Uh-huh.
people and their channels.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if YouTube's ever done that.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't do that at all.
No.
I mean,
YouTube's-
I didn't know you could stream on YouTube until you guys started doing it.
It would have taken you 2 more years until Ninja did it once as a joke.
This is just, man. Look at all of these gift subs. Jesus.
Yeah, no,
Hype
this is
train
nuts.
level
so
5
much.
at 201%.
Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you
Gamescom is hype,
guys.
so you know. it checks out.
Gamescom and Dinos are pretty fucking hype. I have to agree with that.
They already said what a bunch of the games are going to show up, and all of them, I'm like, I'll watch this.
I mean, they said we're going to be demoing Ratchet and Clank, and I was like, you just turned that interest switch from on to very on, or off to very on.
Yeah, they've announced so many
They have
things.
not
My
announced
only
Metal
worry.
Hellsinger anywhere.
My only worry is that we're going to get nothing but stuff we've already seen in the show, which is not exciting. Oh man,
No,
Metal Hellsinger,
please.
you're right. I have to retweet something.
Oh no, how'd that remind you of Phil?
No, not that.
Oh my god.
I did that yesterday. That was the lead up.
Man, thank you all for the subs. Jesus.
Joseph Stanton cuts off both of Phil Spencer's hands at the end.
But he does it like one of those hilarious over.
He
Oh,
uses
there's
the
our
Halo
Untold
energy
Legends.
sword.
Our Untold Legends follow sound. Thank you for following. We have now made the Gentleman of Light smile with his toothy grin to the fucking Untold Legends save file song from Dark Kingdom on the PS3.
It's a good
How
sound.
bad was that? Because
Oh, really? It was really
It was
bad.
probably the worst game we played through all the way on stream.
They said that for the last one too, so it's a freak now.
Is
They're gonna say that for
this
Spider-Man,
turning into
too.
Office Space where it's like, today is the worst day of my life, and then yesterday was the worst day of my life. Each day is worse, so each day is the worst day of my life.
Unless everyone on the internet and in the world is a compulsive liar, I'm pretty sure Friday with Spider-Man's gonna improve just a little bit.
I would lose it if you're like, nah, don't like it.
This,
I don't like
this is worse
swinging.
than Dark Kingdom.
Spider-Man could be nothing but the Mary Jane sequences, and it would still be better than the Untold Legends games.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, it's-
Thank you, Sparta Stone Rule, for gifting 5 subs. That is super helpful. Everyone getting those he's getting those dinos. I thought I was excited when I got to look up and see Banny. Now I get to look up and see Banny and those dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, they hang out.
Now I'm just imagining Banny's face on the dinosaur being stabbed.
Yes!
There's
More
one Banny that's
stuff.
really calm that's stabbing the dinosaur.
417% level 5 hype train. I've never ever seen this.
Jesus.
Yeah, you burned through all the levels and overkilled this one.
Is level 5 the highest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Hype Train was a fucking stream boss and it was fucking Stan the Man, it would be dead. That's how nuts that is. Jesus.
Chat, I'm gonna need you to use your sub emotes to need the green dinosaur and then Dan. Yes, make them kiss.
Oh my god, the thinking over the green dinosaur is really good because it's actually holding it up to its cheek.
Oh my god.
Thank you all. This is way too nice. Oh my god.
I was so pumped when you're like, I got partner. I'm like, wait, what?
We got a donation, $10 donation from Shibigato, who says, glad to see you moving up in the world. Warms my heart to see you on the rise. Thank you, Shibigato, for the highly original words. I appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness.
The glasses on the yelling dinosaur.
You got 41 subs off that train.
Holy
Jesus.
shit!
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is completely insane. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god.
I forgot people can reverse emotes, so your yes goes in different directions.
Versus.
That's really good.
We were trying to come up with a counter to the yes Dan, and I was like, and people were promoting the idea of Bob's judging face, where it's like, Bob, show you're disappointed. And he like does this like, let me put that in the because it's already a GigaBoots Discord emote. Let me.
That's a really good follower sound. Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow. That's a really good follower
That
sound.
one is really good.
I know. It would be exceptional. We got another donation from Sean TK. $5 says, Spider-Man has pipe dreams until Legend doesn't. I think we all know the better game now.
Yeah, but Spider-Man gives you a button to skip the pipe dream every single time.
Whereas we had to fail something like 7 times in Battletoads for it to even offer it.
God, yeah, that was so bad.
Please let us never speak of Battletoads ever again.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
That Zorfab drawing has scarred my eyes.
I think it's funny that Xbox came in.
Xbox came into his replies. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those shades! Those shades are so good on my emote! Oh my god. This is the dinos!
The green dinosaur almost worked.
I know, and it's facing the wrong way, but it's still really hilarious.
It's like you're stabbing the orange dinosaur with the sunglasses.
Yes.
Can't stop thinking.
I'm trying.
God, it fits way too well.
It fits really well with the yes Dan, the orange dinosaur, and the green one. This is the best. This is really good. Think good about dying. Bob and I got coffee from Duncan before this. Make sure we were
Don't squash him.
peak performance. That's me when I'm done thinking at the end of staying up a day straight. We both got Dunkin' coffee. Both of our drinks, very different drinks, came out the most unbelievably sweet thing you've ever had. This is how sweet mine was, Bob.
Uh-huh.
Imagine a cherry icy melted and you chugged it.
Oh, that's really sweet.
For coffee, yes.
I ate the donut and then the coffee with two, still sweet. Completely.
Yeah. Compared to a donut.
Compared to a donut.
Same. It was fucking
It was
nuts.
like a French cooler. It was very sweet.
Right. Mr. I Like Spam struggling to hold on as Stream Boss. Champ Gold donated $5 to say, spoiler cast for the Wesker babies on Netflix when?
And you heard about this, right, Dan?
Oh, I heard. As the GigaBoots stand for the Resident Evil movies, 2/3 of them, 1/3 of them is so bad I would never wish them on my enemies. I feel like I will have to watch that at some point, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Wesker daughters, it's like, what are you thinking?
It sounds kind of raw.
Resident
I hope
Evil
that they
babies.
have superpowers for no reason. Like, that's the idea.
Yeah!
So is it only daughters?
Yes.
Like he has multiple daughters?
I guess so.
That's a really missed opportunity because who doesn't want to see a 15-year-old fresh-faced baby wear Wesker glasses, some guy, and try to look like a badass? Right?
Well, don't worry. We're also gonna get them 30 years old because there's a future segment.
This may be the worst show we've
I mean,
ever
this-
watched for content.
But I mean, this is gonna be canon with Devil May Cry, right?
No.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they said they have the beginning part with the Wesker babies investigating mysteries. Then the future part that's 15 years later, where every single person on Earth is dead.
Oh my god, I hate it when they do that. Like, that's Resident Evil doesn't feel like it's headed there, but for some reason the movies keep doing that.
Yeah, like Resident Evil's always like, any problem in Resident Evil can be solved by like 100 guys with assault rifles,
Right, or a nuke.
unless it gets really bad, like Raccoon City, where it gets into the water. Or one guy if that guy is Leon Kennedy with a knife.
Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about Gamescom opening night because I was telling Bob, like, normally Sony brings something, especially around a console launch, to Gamescom.
Right.
We still have Silent Hill in stealth mode.
We do.
We still have
There could be any.
price and release date to be revealed. We haven't seen the OS. We haven't seen a lot of things, so they could be sawed-off shotgunning us in the chest with really amazing announcements here.
Here we go.
Here it comes.
Hello and welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020 pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and this
Hi,
is
Kyle
my unstinky
Bossman.
apartment. I realize you probably have a lot of questions right now. Like, who is
Here's
this
my
guy?
here's my
Not that
80s
important.
workout video.
Is
Right?
this-
He knows that's the best part.
Just to be clear, this is the pre-show. This is you and me for the next 20 minutes getting excited about Opening Night Live proper, the big show.
16, you mean?
That one is gonna look nice.
He's rounding
Show
up
me
a
the
lot.
GameCube
Keely,
controller
that one's
with
got
no
a
buttons.
budget. It's gonna be fancy looking.
Yes,
Also,
have
it's
it.
weird that we
And
have
you
the
might be
exact
thinking,
same
wait,
microphone and
for the
arm.
next 20 minutes, just
Oh,
this
God.
guy with his headband talking to me about stuff? No. It's going to be some of that. But most of the show is trailers. We have world premiere trailers right here for the pre-show. If anything, my job is just to smile at you and fill time.
So this is the
between
first time I've
trailers.
ever heard Kyle
In
Bosman
fact,
talk.
we should, I
Yep.
think, start off with a trailer. We'll talk about Opening
Kyle
Night Live.
Bosman
It's gonna be
is,
big and fun and awesome. But I feel like the best
delightful.
way to kick off a pre-show
He's
is
one of
to
the-
get right into it.
Yes.
I
Our
was about to
first
say the
world
energy
premiere
I'm getting
trailer,
is Scott the Woz
is a
in
game
20
that was
years.
just announced earlier this year in the Inside Xbox event from Bandai Namco. This is Scarlet Nexus.
Oh, cool. They're doing
Oh,
this in
nice.
the pre-show. Great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus.
These actually be gameplay.
Holy shit, that looked pretty cool.
Goat.
We have to work
Does that
together.
thing have a castle for a chest?
Or the world will have destroyed.
This game has swords.
We have
Raw.
so many different powers.
Let's do this. You have your ways of doing things, and I have mine.
Last I checked, this was the only game that GameStop would let you pre-order for a PS5.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not even a timed exclusive?
Yeah. No. Of course not. You crazy?
Microsoft can't even get that on
No,
Scarlet
Microsoft
Nexus?
didn't get anything, Dan.
They got timed exclusive on Scorn and Medium.
Yeah, but this is anime, and they know that they're the people who buy the
Also
consoles
published
don't
by a
care.
real publisher.
Oh. Yeah.
If you're just
That
now
didn't have
joining us, this is
PS5 at the
Gamescom
bottom,
Opening
though.
Night Live
Huh.
2020
It was an
pre-show.
Xbox paid ad.
Trailer
So
for video
it had
the
games,
pre-roll
anime.
Xbox
I'm
logo.
Kyle Bossman, not important. For the next 20 minutes, much less than now, we are counting down the minutes until the big show, Opening Night Live, in which you're going to get fresh looks at Fall Guys Season 2, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was just announced yesterday. We're already going to see more of that tonight. Lots of things to see. Cindy Goodman from IGN is going to be giving out the Gamescom awards for Best PC Game, Best PlayStation Game, Best Xbox Game, as well as
Fall Guys wins it all.
Brand new shows
It's
from
not on
IGN
Xbox.
that they are
It will
debuting
be.
this week at Gamescom. Lots of stuff.
Tony
In
pulls
all,
out a
it is going
gun.
to be
No, it
chunky,
won't.
thick show. But in the meantime, for this pre-show, it is time now for another world premiere on our end. The game next that we're going to see is called Quantum Error. And parents, let me warn you now. It's time to put the kids to bed. Because it's about to get scary as hell in here. I don't care
this
if you're in the
Scorn?
Western Hemisphere.
Oh,
and
he
it is
said
the
it was
afternoon.
already.
Put the kids to bed.
Is it scored?
Atmospheric cord. Forget my stuff.
Yep.
Finally, we did it.
Oh, there's a Sony logo.
Yeah, I think this is that game we watched the trailer for on
You recovered.
Big Think that I can't remember the name of ever.
God, that looks bad.
Was that
What do
Natalie
you mean? There's no
Portman?
dolphin.
The other one.
All our questions.
Oh.
Yeah, this doesn't look great.
We can
It would be better if it was just like it had a little ball
Why
hammer.
does? Why did your dude look like the guy from Deadly Premonition? He had like the
He had
five.
similar hair.
I think his face was kind of close, but it was the eyelashes plus stubble combo that.
Oh, I never had the stubble because you can always shave because shaving is a mechanic in Deadly Premonition.
There we go. Do you see this, Zach?
Oh shit, you're going through the That's So Raven portal to see the future.
No, that's terrible. Chew gum to survive. Quantum Error. Thank you, trailer, because if you didn't tell me, I never would have remembered, and you're gonna have to keep doing that.
Bosman said it
We've got
before.
a
I know,
world of
I know.
More trailers to go, more pre-show to go.
World
which I hear
premiere.
next
It's
up.
just
We have a car brand synonymous with racing and innovation. And a key
Are we getting a Yaris game?
Well, maybe.
They're about to exclusively reveal the first ever car made with gamers for gamers. Check it out.
Garfield cart.
Fuck off.
In 2019, we brought our love of racing to gaming, and Team Fordzilla was born. And that was just the beginning. In May, we launched Project P1.
Buy the
a design
iPod car.
In collaboration with gamers for gaming. This project was a global first, and our designers let their imagination go wild. So what's
Gamer
our
car.
first global announcement? Please welcome
You
our
okay?
first ever Team
No,
Fordzilla
this is the
Project
stupidest
P1
thing yet.
model.
Yeah.
This is something Microsoft would take 15 minutes out of their E3 show to do.
This is kind of raw.
As the first car for gamers that costs $800,000, none of them will ever be able to afford it.
what game is this in?
I don't think that this can't be in a
Yeah.
game. It looks too bad.
It's an Xbox exclusive.
It's like this.
Question mark?
And now our second global announcement.
Team
You guys are so
Fordzilla.
excited with Project P1 that we are now committing to make a real-world version of this groundbreaking car.
So, it was just a. First, you announced you did concept for it, and then you announced it's going to be real. What?
I guess I would just be writing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, that was
Video games and
a really
writing are
bad
absolutely my
segment.
two
I don't know
favorite
why they
passions, and
did
I
it.
just managed to combine them into a job. So I feel like
Someone
honestly, I
paid
probably
money.
would've finished a
Said, hey,
couple
can
of
I be on the
books."
show?
If there was no game, what else would I do? I
Oh, that's
But it wasn't
that's
even a
good.
reveal. They didn't show a product.
Do things
What
on the
benefit did they
technology,
get?
and so if I can't play
They showed a cool
things,
car.
They
if
get
I
to
wasn't
be
in the
coolest
gaming,
gamers,
yeah,
they
there'd be
think.
a lot
You know, it's a good thing we didn't keep Elena Pierce on screen too long. Jeff Grubb might have said something in chat he had to roll back later.
Put some smile on the face of everyone.
I would watch a lot more movies.
Been assaulted.
There are many different reasons I regret this TV instead of the slightly smaller one, and that moment is just another.
Welcome back to the opening night live pre-show.
Jeff Grubb said it's Perfect Dark, and everyone's like, Jeff Grubb just confirmed they're making Perfect Dark, and then he had to roll it back on Twitter. He's like, I didn't confirm it.
If I was
Who said
to
confirm?
they cut to like a guy in a Klan hood. Well, gee, I don't know.
Jeff Keighley.
We're now joined by Jeff Keighley, host and executive producer of Opening Night Live. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing
Hey,
good.
Bob.
How are you?
Very smooth transition.
I don't know about you. I've never jacked myself off while holding another human being's hand to make them do it to me. How do you feel about watching someone do that?
And how that's gonna look.
Well, we knew last year we were going to do another.
Jeff Keighley's like, and then you interview me.
It was a big success,
We start the interview with you telling them everything I've done over the last 20 years.
This year, we're doing it.
He's like,
from
whatever,
Los
you're paying me
Angeles, but
$15,000 to sit here
Gamescom
with a
kinda came to
webcam.
me. We definitely
Yeah.
wanna do ONL. It's a digital event for the whole world. So even if we don't have something physically in Germany, we still want to do this show with you. And I said I was doing Summer Game Fest, and maybe we can bring all these things together to create this grand finale for the show. And all summer I was really hoping to do a show that was a little bit bigger than I've been, broadcasting from home here for many months. And I wanted to do something with kind of a set and a little bit of spectacle to it, and bring the whole industry together. And that's what we're
Get
gonna
these
do.
chucklefuck publishers to line up dates so I could announce more than one thing
Like 2 hours
at a
of stuff to
time.
show folks,
None of them would do it.
None of them would do it.
Like the big stuff, the biggest games out there, like Call of Duty, and then a lot of really, interesting titles. Of course, we're gonna have some amazing next-gen stuff in the show, and
Some
Fall Guys Season 2,
interesting
which,
titles
has,
looks at
become a
Xbox
thing over the
lineup.
past couple of weeks. So it's really
Well,
fun
they
to
didn't show
have,
up on
like,
his show
the
once,
big
so,
and the small and the,
he doesn't have to
the
worry about it.
surprises and next-gen all blended together.
A
But
bit
yeah,
ago,
it's a
Hippo
full-on show, 2
resubscribed
hours.
and said, well, let's hope this isn't like the Xbox showcase.
Interviews and demos.
It'll be fine. These games are going to ship relatively soon.
Demos of some titles as well. There will be
their studios and Microsoft here, so we're good.
We've got some special guests. And one thing I will say, kind of right out of the gate, is
I've been
that
seeing
this
Bosman
is
talk
not
about how
sort of
bad his internet's been
wall-to-wall
for the last few days.
shock
Yeah.
and awe announcements
I wonder
of
if
new
that has
games
anything to do
similar
with this
last
being a
year
little
at
late.
Gamescom. We have some really
Nah.
big updates on games that fans are excited about and meaningful, but the kind of big surprise announcements. We have a few things in the show, and we have lots of great things planned for the Game Awards. But similar to last year, this is really a showcase of like big holiday games.
Kind of surprised the
games
Monster
coming
World
next
game
year
wasn't in its
that you
pre-show.
know about. So I would tell people to set their
My brain-
expectations
See that
to be
shooter.
really meaningful updates.
My
on
brain's gone
existing
because he said
games
Monster
versus
World, and I
blowing
was
you
like,
away
Monster
with,
tie-in game.
surprise shock
That for
announcements.
1 second, my brain entertained
You're like, I'm
Personally looking forward to
thirsty.
the show.
that Monster made a
Me
tie-in
too.
game.
It's been really fun to build
1
this.
second.
Even working with our team, it's been challenging to do things safely in the era of COVID, and it's meant a lot to me that Gamescom has said we still want to do this show, and I think for all of us in the industry,
Dan, I'm
we
pretty
want
sure that
big,
exists.
Showcase. So I'm just really excited to honestly leave home.
Yeah, but it's not
to,
called
They make,
Monster
like, a-
World.
have a set. And you'll see we've
No,
got,
it's called
screens and
isn't it like
lights, and
Monster Moped
if we do it
Racing or
right,
It's
something like that?
motocross. It's
Yeah,
motocross.
they sponsored a motocross
that we
game.
haven't
Yep.
felt this summer, right? And a lot of the events this summer have been pre-taped, and they've been great, and lots of cool game info. But
They
I
had a
really wanted to
secret
do
character
something
that's just a
live
guy
and
with a
energy
Zero
to it.
Ultra
So
on a
if we
riding
do
mower.
Things right, that's what people are about to see.
Very cool. Good luck with everything.
Thanks, Kyle.
going
Brave.
Jeff Stranding.
Pre-show.
I'm doing my best.
So just so we're all on the same page about what just happened, that was basically an interview with my boss using questions that I mostly already know the answers to. So considering
See, he knows.
that went pretty well. Next up, we have the world premiere trailer, baby. Vroom vroom honk honk 4.5.
I'm really glad that he also appreciated exactly what he did there.
That's too much.
He
I can't believe they let him say that.
This is
beautiful.
why he's the best in the business.
Dirt.
Yep.
Bye.
Oh, there's a weird derby mode?
Weird dirty mode. Bob's coughing. Oh, okay. Custom tracks, stunt courses, obstacle courses.
I see a lot of neon blue and pink, so you want us to think you're quirky. I get it.
Yes.
I think they're quirky.
What's so quirky about them?
Their eyes.
That's body
Casey
shaming.
has a condition, so he sees everything have Banjo-Kazooie-esque eyes.
That's
in real
true.
life.
Yeah.
That's true. We've been over
Yeah,
that.
right now they're going brum, 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 brum.
I'm excited to try Project Cars 3 and Dirt 5, Bob.
Yeah.
There was a video people working on Project Cars 3 shared on Twitter where a dude with like 1 million subs or whatever on YouTube, he was like, I'm very excited. They overhauled this. It controls completely different from before. It's really great. And then it turns out the video is him trying it for the first time ever.
Yeah.
That car, man.
It's like, where the fuck are you?
Oh, you mean the series?
No, like this new game. It was someone being like, I love these things about it. This is my first time trying it.
Like a vampire
And I'm like,
bit
YouTubers.
and sucked out gas. To be continued. It is now
Huge,
time for the
huge
part
Project
of the
Cars
pre-show
fan excited to play it for the first
that
time.
I've been
Yes.
reading your live comments. I see them right now. Everybody's blowing up, demanding Kyle's
That's
10
fine.
reasons to be excited for opening night live. Now let's kick it off. Reason number 10 to be excited for opening night live 2020. Feeling excited for next gen again. Number 9, Jeff Keighley wardrobe reveal. Number 8 reason to be excited for opening night live 2020. Destiny trailers usually pretty good. Number 7, it will mean this pre-show is finally over. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Number 5 reason to be excited for ONL 2020. Shadow drops. Number 4, Fall Guys Season 2. Number 3, reason to be excited for ONL 2020. Actual gameplay from a mysterious PlayStation 5 exclusive. Ooh. Number 2, everything else in my life sucks right now. And reason to be excited for opening night live 2020. Jeff Keighley said it's gonna be good. We have one final premiere trailer to show off, and this trailer is an announcement of a Switch version of a popular game from 2018 that can only be described as Dinosaursy. Enjoy.
Chat, you know what to do.
Yes. Hit him up.
Fuck.
This was perfect. This was destined.
Turn out differently, huh? Well, the ones before you did too. Because they believed that they were in control. And control.
Thank you, chat.
There was a Jurassic Park game in 2018?
Yeah, it was a park simulator.
Yeah, Park Manager.
Oh.
Yeah, they're doing a Switch port.
But we never really
I can't hear the Jurassic Park theme anymore and not hear the lyrics somebody made up.
Fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, it's like, holy
Jesus Christ.
fucking shit, it's a dinosaur. Holy fuck, what the hell?
Meanwhile, my brain's broken. I just hear the kazoo.
Yeah, right?
Oh no, the kazoo makes me think of No Man's Sky.
Releasing right on top of the new consoles. That'll go great.
That's it. That's all we have for you in this very pre-show. Please be
He
excited.
has a knife run.
Look
Look out for that green dinosaur!
You'll see Fall Guys Season 2. You'll see Black Ops Cold War. That mysterious PlayStation 5 demo. Some
Oh,
things
it's
we've
just
never
Ratchet
heard
Clank.
of before.
Yeah, that's what I
think
figured.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a very good show. I'm personally excited about it. Me. I should thank you, actually, for putting up with my nonsense for the last 20 minutes. It is appreciated. But seriously, enjoy the show.
So what's the plan?
Time to take control.
This
of
is
the
rough.
When we feel out of place, disconnected,
I'm like, is this just us?
divided.
No, it's also me.
No,
Okay.
it's also me.
Have what it
Yeah,
takes
don't worry.
All right, I'm
Don't
going
worry.
in.
They'll figure it out.
to be heroes.
What we're doing here could change things forever.
Tonight, we bring the world together.
Every time I see
celebrate
Grounded
who
in a
we are.
sizzle reel like this, I'm just like, Microsoft has nothing.
What we are.
They have nothing.
I'm with you every
I just think it's bizarre that no journalist has pointed out how bad this year has been for them.
Opening night.
Meanwhile, people are like, Nintendo skipped 2020. Fucking Microsoft
Yes.
has skipped the last 3 years.
It's like Nintendo shipped Animal Crossing this year,
And Xenoblade.
2020.
right?
And Paper Mario. Some people might care.
Hey Bob, any idea how they got this cool-looking stage?
The stage uses Unreal Engine, Dan.
Oh wow, that's really impressive.
No, I totally believe that Jeff Keighley is in front of the stage.
This year, games are
His
only
shadow's
going
right
to
there.
get better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
See?
all
I'm
summer, I was
blind,
hopeful we could
so
get to
it's
this
totally
very
real.
moment, a big live showcase filled with more than 35 games to
the
kick off
DMC
Gamescom
level.
2020.
He's just inside
You'll
the
get
news
a first
level.
look at
Can he
Fall
go inside the
Guys
DMC2
Season
room?
2 and an extended gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5.
Somebody's
Plus, we
gonna
might have
say
a
that
couple
name wrong.
surprises along the way too. But before
Ripped
we
a
start,
fart.
I want to acknowledge and thank
That's
all
the
game
joke with the
developers,
title.
marketers, and
Right.
publishers who have
Insomniac
worked
snuck it
under
past
challenging
Sony.
circumstances
They
to
can't
keep us
unannounce the
entertained.
title.
This show is nothing without them or my production team. And
They'll
doing
probably
a show
change
at
it in
scale
Europe
safely
again.
is not easy, especially when all of you at home have some pretty insane expectations. I hope tonight reminds you why you love to play games. And with that, we're going to move on to our first game.
Still not
with
as-
the game that
Call
was
of
just
Duty on the
announced
floor.
yesterday. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And joining me is Dan Vondrack from Raven to tell us about the game and give you an exclusive.
Joining me is this guy from the State
Dan, how you
Department to
doing?
explain the plot they wrote.
Wow, someone from Raven talking about it. That's how you know this is a weird Call of Duty.
Project for us to work on from nearly the beginning of
He's
development.
got his AirPods in.
We knew Black Ops Cold War
This
was going to be
is-
a direct sequel to Black Ops 1.
It looks
and
like
we
he's in
loved the
jail.
idea of returning to the pillars of the Black Ops franchise. Deniable operations, conspiracy, grounded
I
in
cannot have
history,
anything
and that
behind
shadowy
me, just a
world of
wall.
paranoia. And we get to mix all those together, drop the player into the 1980s at the height of the Cold War, and it's really something that we know would feel relevant to today and also uniquely Black Ops.
Well,
It's
you
the
start
80s,
playing with
so this
Black
guy
Ops,
looks
everyone
like
wants to know
someone from Top Gun.
characters we saw yesterday in the reveal.
I mean, that's
trailers,
ideal.
you know, some
Yes,
familiar
that's,
faces,
you may not like it.
it's amazing.
That's
Like,
peak
I-
performance.
How does
That's
this
peak
fit into the
performance.
Black Ops canon? You said it's a
I'd like
direct
this man to
sequel,
stop
so are we gonna see a
smiling.
lot of familiar faces?
He's going for a Mech's Headroom vibe.
Part of the fun in making this game was bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981, and we love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops
So-
and really be that direct sequel to the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is direct sequel to that. Are they just net retconning 2 and 3?
I don't know.
And 4?
I mean,
Wait,
those
no,
are like
2.
those are jumped way in the future.
Yeah, I know, but you could still do any number of things here that would make that.
Oh yeah, no, you could accidentally like.
Oh yeah,
Was to say,
100%.
let's take this Black Ops thrill ride and infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign. They can name them and pick a military background and really pretend they are that Black Ops soldier that they want to be. From there, we wanted to take some of our missions and infuse optional objectives, multiple paths, and some player choice moments inside some of those missions. And it was fun to find that balance between the hard driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences inside some of the missions. So with choice comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
Cool.
Yeah, that was in Black Ops 2, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
That
what
was
you're saying.
that was like the neat thing that made me want to play it, but ultimately I didn't because I didn't like Black Ops 1.
To take risks, and we all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2, and with our story and with these features, we loved paying homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh yeah, I remember the numbers. All right, well Dan, we are excited.
They yelled the
to see
numbers.
more of it. I know
Oh,
multiplayer
that thing. I was like,
reveal is
yeah, I
coming in
remember when the
September,
series was
but,
numbered. Weird.
Since you got a switch there, maybe you can flip the switch.
Meanwhile, I'm like, it was the worst plot point of any Call of Duty ever. I remembered the numbers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
This
why
is
you
really
said it with
exciting, 'cause this will be the
disdain.
first time we've done this outside the walls of the development studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's a critical point that really shows the narrative of the world, shows this threat that our heroes are going to be battling.
Please tell me
So
the
let's
next
take a
special
look.
guest Jeff Keighley gets on is Max Headroom.
That would be amazing.
Hey Jeff, happy to be here.
Is he alive still?
I sure he might be alive, but he doesn't look like Max Headroom anymore, obviously.
No, but they can grease up a man.
These graphics are insane.
I don't know. This looks kind of Switch porty.
Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus
The frame rate's
attempted
too
to
high.
steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase.
They accidentally used a clip from
5
Forrest
days ago,
Gump.
while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig.
You mean the Baba Yaga?
As soon as we respond to that.
If we just had straight up monsters in a podcast game, that'd be
Oh,
hilarious.
I was just thinking John Wick thing.
He's one of the few people who can come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
God turns into John Wick.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die. Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect.
So this narrative's already more cogent than the original Black Ops.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is
Good to
Jason
note that he was
Hudson and
senile
Russell
by this
Allen.
point.
I know their names. Who do you think
I doubt
approved
that'll
their
come up.
last mission? Is the threat real?
Where
Yes, sir,
am
we believe
I?
it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are
China,
highly
Illinois, Reagan.
irregular.
Yes, China, Illinois, Reagan is best Reagan.
What the hell are you talking
Stop
about?
that.
I'm president for life now.
No.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
So, an interesting thing about the trailer shown yesterday, for anyone who missed it, it was PS5 gameplay.
I'm surprised we didn't see gameplay in this.
Yeah, no, that's quite bizarre.
We have some new game announcements for you guys as well, including this one, a new next-gen narrative action-adventure game from Reflector Entertainment in Montreal. It's called Unknown 9. The game tells the story of Haruna.
It's written by the
raised on
Wachowskis.
streets of India, and haunted by visions of her own death. Haruna struggles to understand her mysterious innate abilities to manipulate the unseen. Check out this first look.
Could you imagine if the Wachowskis wrote a video game at this point? That'd be quite the career upgrade, I think.
What was the last thing they did? That Netflix show that got canceled?
It's either that or that movie that the studio lost a lot of money on. I can't remember the name of that though.
Last movie they did, I remember, is the one with the girl from that 70s show and the werewolf space cop.
I think that's the one I'm referring to.
That was a while back, though.
Yeah, it was. People are saying the name of the thing we're talking about is Jupiter Ascending.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had the girls from that 70s show.
Yeah, she's like the main character, I think.
The most of that I've ever seen is most I've ever seen of that is a video essay by George Rockwell Schmidt about pretentiousness in movies.
And I was like, yes, she has the power of the Venado, we know.
Yeah, she has the she has the Venado power.
Gameplay.
Man over there.
Gameplay.
Wait a minute, that's done by. No gameplay.
No,
it's next gen narrative.
But they said it was
They said
narrative
action
action.
game.
God.
They sure did say word.
Wait, what's all this?
I guess these are also characters.
Explore the story world.
Story
Bob.
world.
All right, let's get to the
So
game.
thank God
Okay,
we're
good.
at one thing that can't have a CG only trailer.
The campaign
Right.
expansion called The Ancient Gods Part 1. Check this out.
Wonder if we'll get to hear the new music.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. What? Excuse me? Oh God, how does this game continue to be so cool?
Please proceed with control, but assertive aggression.
Oh.
We work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world.
This game was so good. I'm so excited for DLC. Do we have a date?
I bought it on PS4 so it'll run so I can have the PS5 version.
Yeah, I'll probably just wait for the PS5 to play this DLC.
Kill that ghost!
Holy shit. That's good.
You know, I really hope God of War 2 is on the scale of the first God of War trilogy.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
this!
No, this is good. Oh, wow.
There is no meme. Die.
2020 marks the 25th anniversary of a legendary game studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey Hudson and the team wanted to give everyone around the world a little taste of what's next. Casey, over to you.
Goes to a scene of them closing the studio.
I'm standing out here in front of the demolition site.
It looks like that's gonna be what it is.
Pan to the right, it's
Yep. Yep.
Next generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production, but we thought it was time.
We have been for 5 years.
That's kind of our thing.
Developers are crafting this very
Here's our weather system.
That won't make it into the game.
I've been at BioWare for a really
Man, this looks fucking incredible. This is a video game?
35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
Is that right?
Is this gonna be another fucking stupid thing where we see like things on a computer from afar but they show nothing?
Yes.
Yay away!
I hope so.
Very
It was
experimental
raw.
here at BioWare. So we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
Oh my god.
Fucking pathetic.
We're doing it again.
Please.
Two gens in a row.
Jesus.
2 gens in a row. You get the BioWare concept art.
Mine would have been
Clip
better.
reel.
Them doing the shutdown studio thing would have been better.
It would have been explosive.
Up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon
Can I
Age
get some
world,
orange
and
dinosaurs
you're
in chat?
saving
Yeah,
the
seriously.
Yes, that's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like right now.
What we're doing to BioWare.
To play it. I am really excited about the future of Dragon Age.
It sounded like that was cut together. I'm really excited about the future of Dragon Age.
They're so fucked.
Ooh.
3 years ago. 3 years.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity.
God,
to
was it that long ago?
Things, new places,
I knew it was a long
and
time,
what
but good
people
lord.
who lived and
No,
grew
I
up
think
in
they
these
announced
spaces
it,
as
what?
well.
For the game
2
we're
years
working
ago?
on now, we want to tell a story. of
No,
what
it
happens
was.
when you
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure it
power.
was. It would have
What
been
happens
Game
when
Awards
the people in
2018,
charge aren't willing to address
Yeah.
the issues.
which is
Then that-
which is
That's
which is
2.5 years.
28 months ago.
Focus on the people around you
Ugh.
and the friends and family.
This is so sad.
Game Awards 2018 would be 2 years ago, 4 months from now.
Right.
Which
Which would
No, wait, I don't think it was 2018. I think it was 2017.
One of the best examples of that is Solus.
I don't know
Half
where
the
you
community wants to
are.
kill him, half
Rawr.
the people want to marry him,
Ooh.
then another part wants to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
So
yeah,
he
it was 2017.
Has been one of the
Woof.
forerunners in using motion magic technology.
So
And that
yeah,
makes
it's
it way
basically
more
been 3
realistic
years.
when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world. Players wanting that.
At least this looks like a gameplay
wonderful collection
prototype.
Of
Weird.
pixels is actually a living, breathing
Because all the
soul.
sides I see said it was announced in 2018 Game Awards.
That's the good kind of rumble.
Okay.
I actually design bosses.
Well, they
I
said
help
it
with the
started
creature design
development
as
in
well.
2017.
So I do all of like the big
Oh.
threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch. For the Wardens!
Are you all excited for the next BioWare epic to have every voice actor have distinctly different voice quality?
Reminder that they said that this won't be out until 2022 at least, so they haven't even actually started development since they only have 14 months for that.
God damn it! At first I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh,
Oh, Anthem.
Man, 14, that sounds like a lot.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning.
Not just Anthem, that was Inquisition too. That's why they did it for Anthem, because the BioWare magic means fucking everyone for the last 14 months.
Yeesh.
That's so
That was a
sad.
cool trailer.
It's time for something special.
What?
Did you mean another game?
Didn't they announce something like this a while back?
Oh my god, it's Xehanort!
Wow, wait, you're what's his name? Back to the Future.
I'm Emmanuel Brown, doctor of physics, not of medicine.
Oh, they announced that the One Punch Man artist's manga about it that got delayed.
I did come back from the future to this precise moment on August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch Surgeon Simulator 2 right now.
And what exactly do you have to do? Surgeon Simulator?
During the mid-20th century, some friends of mine from Lanarkshire University invented a state-of-the-art medical training facility, otherwise known as the Surgeon Simulator
Imagine
program.
you make an indie game and your next indie game, you're like, I'm gonna have Doc Brown announce it launching.
Yeah, no.
Unbelievable. You can access the program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of your keyboard. And it's available as of, great Scott, this very moment. Tonight, I offer world premiere a few examples of some of the incredibly successful test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I leave the fate of the human race in your hands. Just make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2 now. Doctor's orders.
I feel like I died at some point. This is all like a dream.
Oh, good. By some clips, they meant YouTubers screaming.
Where does this part
Yeah.
We got it. He looks good as new.
I mean, that's why they made this game.
We're dying. He's dying.
I feel like this exact showcase is why they made a co-op Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Put it back!
This is us after a death stream. They just put us in the hospital.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's me on the bed. Yeah.
Doc Brown introducing Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator, only on opening night live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy,
That was bad.
wait until you get a load of this next game announcement that I don't think anyone probably saw coming. Check this out.
Okay, something new.
Man, Napoleon Dynamite's looking rough nowadays.
I need some time.
God. John,
This is what going out to buy a PS5 is going to be like.
Yes.
There's the GameStop in the warehouse.
Boy, getting choked to death by John Heater.
Yeah, I was like, John Heater's gonna fucking murder me. Now, this is my Last of Us
Uses
1
that
brain.
to play the PS5.
I was gonna say this is my Last of Us 1 brain, but I'm worried that this is somehow related to The Last of Us, but now he's got a laptop, so we're good. You know how many times in The Last of Us 1 you were like, I need to jumpstart this motor.
He hooks it up to the
generator.
To the post-apocalyptic internet to groom someone on Discord.
Oh my god, no. Okay. Okay.
Why?
What?
What?
Bridge constructor gets Walking Dead content. No one saw this coming.
Man.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
This show's gonna be rough.
This is yet more evidence as to why E3 shouldn't be 3 months.
The start of Gamescom 2020. Over the next 3 days, there are more streams from IGN and Webedia with in-depth looks at games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special
I'd
news
just
shows
like to say that I
just
will
for
not be
Gamescom.
involved
Your
in
portal for
streaming
all
any of
things
those.
Gamescom this year is Gamescom Now, which you can check out at gamescom.global. Now, one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is
Gamescom.zone.
a return of
Yes, he should have done that.
characters that I love. Check this out.
In a world gone strange.
Gonna be Rick and Morty. Oh, it's Sam and Max.
One elite force stands against the darkness.
How did you know that?
Because of the font.
Okay.
The font and the music.
I just...
Plus, that exact same intersection is in every single one of the Telltale Sam and Max games.
Huh. So is Happy Giant the company that's taking up for Telltale's unfinished projects, or is this just completely
or maybe they just got
irrelevant?
Sam and Max because people like Sam and Max.
I hear that.
The return of Sam and Max. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
And now it's time to say hello to my wonderful co-host for ONL from IGN. Please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
Okay.
Oh no.
Thank you, Jeff.
She asked all the good questions, remember?
No. Don't let her in. Don't let anyone from IGN in your studio.
And throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN
Does the
is
game
involved
play
in
itself,
this
Bob?
year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner
Why are you
of the
announcing
Best Nintendo
awards?
Switch
What's
game
happening?
is Little Nightmares 2. Huge congratulations. Like I said, IGN is going to be here for all of Gamescom with great shows such as the Gamescom Studio, where you can find me and my co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews.
I don't distinctly dislike her. I just think she asked one really dumb question. I'm just saying it could be worse. It could be Ryan McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That premieres Saturday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central European
Where's
Time,
Jim
so be sure to
Carrey?
tune in for more announcements and special guests.
I'm trying to remember the one that wasn't her or Jim Carrey. There was some other guy who was even less.
Oh, Brian Altano, the bald dude, went wacky
Thank you
woohoo
so
Mario.
Much, Sid. We are so excited to see what's in the Gamescom studio and also awesome indies. And I'm going to be on the Daily Show tomorrow, so looking forward to that. All right, well, on to our next game.
It tracks really well.
Expansion. Players will journey beyond.
This is where you feel.
I can't believe this isn't out yet. They announced it so long
No,
ago.
I really feel nothing about New World of Warcraft content. Like I've talked about it, my diseased brain is entirely focused on the original.
By different factions known as covenants, each holding dominion
Specifically, the original 13 plus years
Depending
ago.
on how someone
Ladies
lives
and
their
gentlemen,
mortal
this
life,
guy
they
behind
may
me
end
is
up as
scaring
part
me,
of
so I
one of
can't
these
look at him.
covenants when they cross over into the Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give you a closer look at
He
the
looks like a
noble and
bad
pure
costume
Tyrion
for
covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged
Astaroth? Is that who
the
Yes, yes.
is?
So
Yes.
sit back
I mean, I was going to say he looks like a cool redesign of
the
Astaroth.
first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts called Afterlives. Enjoy.
Blizzard makes good CG things at least.
Yeah, they probably won't cut to influencers.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is a motion comic? These are way cheaper.
I can't fucking have anything, can I?
Cheers, love.
Is that?
They're like, we can't do CG here. It's not one of our
Arthas?
shows.
He's dead.
Wait, there's an
Nope,
afterlife.
he's back, I guess.
Or this is the past or a dream. Oh no, this is the past. Because I think that was one of like the major Death Knight characters.
I was so scared it was just over. It was like, that's it.
Uther.
Oh, they killed Uther?
Yeah. Yeah, that was Uther.
Welcome to Bastion.
That doesn't look a single thing like Bastion.
You led a truly
When the fuck did Warcraft get angels?
I don't know. I was having that same thought, but I'm not intimately familiar with Warcraft, so I was like,
They made up like a weird race of like shape creatures that were supposed to be
Serving ferry
angels.
the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept.
Yeah, this
your
is like
new
a step up
purpose
from the Street
and
Fighter V
purge
story
yourself
mode
of
thing.
This desire for vengeance.
Yes.
What I desire
Just one step.
is justice.
I fight for justice.
Why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go.
Reminder, Bob, this is a trailer for a DLC for an MMO.
And this concerns you?
Uh-huh.
Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this
Are
one
WoW
seems
expansions big?
broken, Thenios.
Uh,
Unlike any soul I have seen.
yeah,
they
kind of.
Wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion.
No, they're. I mean, they're an MMO. I think
Yeah.
it usually takes like, 20-ish hours to get to the new level cap, and then, you grind on the max level cap dungeons every day until you die, because that's how MMOs work. And then they do patches like 14 does, where it's like, here's a new dungeon, here's a new raid.
Until you are
Here's a little new area where you can do dailies every day.
She's giant.
From ascension.
What if she was really big?
but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his
I'm glad chat's on the same page as me, where they're like, this is still going?
Yeah, no, it's
This is the longest
ridiculous.
thing from Gamescom, and it's a motion graphic.
Right?
Like, emotion.
Watch the Ratchet demo be half the length of this, and you die.
Show me.
This is so stupid. Arthas has been dead for more than a decade. And we're still going back to Warcraft 3 shit. They really have nothing.
The wounds on his blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The law is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known.
Give me
of
some
this
orange dinosaurs in the
calamity.
chat.
The path is flawed.
It's got it. It can't be too much longer, right?
I don't. Even as somebody who played Warcraft for a long time, this is all white noise.
Will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon. Uther, the time of your ascension has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
I do.
Then prepare yourself.
So do you think Angel Uther is showing up in Heroes
Does
of the
anybody in
Storm?
chat know if they actually brought Arthas back? Because this makes no sense if they didn't.
Will claim him.
Like, yeah, there's the broken sword, and there's Arthas fucking dead.
Watch, he's gonna get up.
Only darkness.
Oh, they're going to kick the. Okay, this was all in the past. Recontextualizing things.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served. His eternal suffering awaits.
If you think about it, if we're watching that Diablo 4 CG thing, we'd only be halfway done.
No, I actually think that would have finished by now. That's the crazy thing.
I don't know, that was like 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Justice.
I need to text my
So
brother.
So this expansion seems like it's bringing Arthas back.
I need to text my brother and be like, "Hey, did this do anything for you?"
You know, I have to agree with what I've seen. I don't know World of Warcraft, but now I don't like it.
Yeah, that was really bad.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive look at Bastion.
No.
Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the
For like
wait
3 of you,
is
judging by
almost
subscription
over.
numbers.
Whew. And we're still not done.
Yeah, now they're actually going to just show the fucking game.
Man, if they had done this in the first place, I'm pretty sure most people here would have a much more positive.
These sure are Warcraft
reaction.
zones.
Yep.
I'm gonna be real. If you just showed me these and were like, they're from these expansions you played, I'd be like, yeah, it looks about right.
You know what's weird, Bob?
What's up?
When you go to the heaven, whatever they call it, in Diablo 3,
yeah,
I feel like aesthetically it's so similar to Warcraft, Diablo 3 is, that
yeah,
they look kind of the same.
It is like way too close.
Well, yeah, that was one of the biggest complaints about Diablo 3 when like it was really revealed. Like it just looks like Warcraft now.
Yeah, it had. Yeah, I feel like
they should probably stop.
October 27th
visually
it is
unimpressive.
official, and we have so much more opening night
Yeah.
live
Well,
still to go
part
for
of
you.
WoW's
Ratchet
thing
and
is
Clank,
that
PlayStation
it has
5,
really low
much more. Stay tuned.
system requirements.
Now it's time for the announcement
so
of
it can
a
have
new
as many
universe
players
that
as
is coming to
possible.
gaming for
Like
the first
those
time
those
with a project
those
from a
bad models
Canadian
that we
studio.
saw.
Check this out.
One
Those
second.
are
We're
awesome.
saying new stuff. Shut up. I'm like,
It hasn't started yet on my end.
They corrupted, divided, conquered, until finally
Mortal Shell 2.
the gates of the celestial realm were thrown open.
Warhammer, great.
Our last remaining hope, the Stormcast Eternals. Vengeance made manifest.
As it counted up the characters on screen, I'm like, is this going to be a co-op thing? Are you having a Destiny?
Are you sure we're not still watching something from Warcraft?
No, this has
This
has a better art style.
My brain hasn't died.
Stormcraft. Noun. Warhammer. Noun.
Now, you guys may remember back in June, I had some masked fun with my buddy Crash Bandicoot announcing Crash 4 It's About Time. With the game coming in October, Crash, of course, had to come back for opening night live. So let's bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, no.
What? He's where?
The Crash Corona mask never stops being funny.
Yup. What's he doing?
I didn't know the guide to Gamescom was Robo Sapien.
Right?
Crash apparently didn't get the memo about Gamescom. But to tell us more about what we just saw, I'm joined by Lou Studdert from Toys for Bob. Lou, what did we see there with Crash and the Gamescom bot?
Apparently you saw him wandering around Cologne, but what he was hinting at was kind of our reveal of what we call flashback tapes, which are a brand new style of level that we are announcing here today.
Okay, so how do these flashback levels kind of play into the overall Crash 4 narrative?
How did I hear that?
Yeah, so the way that the flashback tape levels work is that they are kind of a peek back in time to the 90s.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy's my favorite presenter.
On Crash and Coco before the events
He's just like, let me explain the game.
And they're kind of these
Okay.
tedious puzzle rooms.
Oh, this is neat.
And they're really hard, and they're really awesome, and they're super creative, and we can't wait to get people's hands on them.
Really hard.
Yeah,
You're gonna get so
I
angry.
played a demo of this a few weeks ago, and that was a challenge. So I can't imagine how nefarious these are. How are they going to be sort of integrated into the game? Are they optional, like offshoot stuff, or how do you get to them?
Sure. So players actually have to collect the flashback tapes in the levels themselves. They're an object that they can pick up, and to actually pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So beyond the pure challenge, what other?
Yeah, this looks really fucking hard.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm like,
we got Mega Man Maker
like,
levels.
I'm already mad.
So one of the things that we did is we actually used these as, like
This
I
is
said,
giving
puzzle
me
rooms,
like
really
a
fun,
some of the
nefarious,
levels from
devious
the
ways for
AVGN
Crash to really
games
express that
vibe.
pure platforming kind of aspect of gameplay that we know and love about the
Oh,
franchise. But then
yeah, it's Mega Man
narratively
Maker.
for us, it was really
Bob's
cool
right.
to layer in kind of a unique perspective.
No, I don't
to the
think any of these
franchise.
will
This
be
is the moment when
Metroidvania.
Cortex is really excited.
No, it's
I
it's
hacked the
Crash being on
Cortex
his
hacked
team,
the
because
hex,
Crash
and
was
now you're
originally
wide Crash.
created by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in the games before.
That'd be good.
Wide Crash can only slide.
He can only slide, don't jump, don't move left.
Check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Yeah, no, the demeanor of that guy is exactly what I want out of a presentator, you know?
Yeah.
It's just very straightforward, not being goofy.
I want the I want that presenter for that one game, Rogue something, Rogue Company.
Oh, where he's doing this constantly with his hands.
Yeah, where he's pretending he's at a real press conference.
Alone, the hordes of Enoch will fall before me.
Is this
You think
a
anything will be
fly
worse than
game?
the WoW segment?
This
No.
entire planet.
It'd be tough.
The anomaly
Like
alters
you
us each in our own
I
ways,
forgot about BioWare.
yet
It was
we
that
are
bad.
drawn down the same road
Yeah, this is that people can
into the
fly game.
dark heart of creation.
Okay.
I thought it was Destiny until I'm like, wait, people don't have faces in Destiny.
We will find the source, whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
Yeah, this is way too grungy to be Destiny.
Is this gonna be another 3-player co-op thing?
Yeah, I mean, that thing was announced, and they basically said it was like a 3 or 4 player sort of Destiny thing. Yeah, Outriders. Yeah, no, I'm still really interested in that game. I hope the PS5 version is really solid. Hey.
Welcome to the hyperscape.
How far ahead are you, Fia?
Enter a contender. Leave as a champion.
Because you said the Red Bull gives you wings in the middle of that last trailer, didn't you?
This is it.
Yeah, I think I'm like 5 or 6 ahead. But mine stuttered a bunch and it got all weird.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, this is a little rough.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
Bob,
took me a while to finally sync
that
with you.
game.
You were ahead of me by like 15 seconds forever.
Yeah.
Finally found a YouTube stream that was ahead and then just paused.
Have you guys seen footage of this running on the Switch?
Oh God.
No, I'm sure it's a nightmare.
I kind of want to now.
It was during that Nintendo thing yesterday, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was real rough, real rough. Imagine that, but the frame rate cut to a third.
Welcome to Necromunda. I can see you're new here.
It adds impact.
Let me get you up to speed. The Underhive's name.
Is this
another
Warhammer noun or Warhammer adjective noun?
What if it's verb?
Get fucked. Warhammer get fucked.
Oh no, it's happening now.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for following. God, that was changing it to that sound was the best decision I made all week.
This is just Rage 3.
I was like, Field, they have to make a Rage 2 to...
Oh.
And then I just stared into the middle distance as I remembered.
I will never forget about Rage 2 after that horrible Bethesda E3 opening where they couldn't find the gameplay for 5 minutes.
Big. That's it. Anything smaller
Man.
than them doesn't deserve to live. And they're just as happy filling you with lead as they are smashing you to pieces with a
Rage 2 existing is upsetting.
Yes, because what you would wish is that they would go back and make a sequel to Rage.
Right.
gang warfare. For wealth, for power. Hell, sometimes just for fun.
So if I went to make a sequel to Rage,
Think you're ready?
I think the first thing I would have focused in Necromunda. So, not even noun, made up word.
Yeah, just word.
O futuro dos jogos, além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas, eu acho que também se
I feel bad because at first I was like, his accent's thick. That doesn't sound like these words at all. Damn. I know YouTubers who speak English with an accent is really popular, but fucking, this is thick like maple syrup.
The next generation of console will clearly allow AAA and indie developers to build more creative-driven games. That
What
I
about
hope
quadruple
will cover
A
more
development?
diverse subjects.
There's only one of those in the world.
Yes.
About people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games. I want autobiographical games.
I
really
just-
want to see what people can do with me.
Thinking about that quadruple A studio, I just get upset.
Yeah, I just put some toxic waste on your lamp. You deal with that.
I'm excited. It's the only part of Microsoft I get to do that about.
Yeah, it's a Schrodinger's cat part of Microsoft. It's like, it could be anything.
Yeah.
We can cancel it and not tell you, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah, and then you can't be
He's hiding behind the logo.
You can't be upset then, Bob. That would be insane. Why would you be upset that they canceled a game when you didn't even know what it was?
Smaller titles that should be
Yup.
on your radar.
Got him.
So pay attention to this next game. It comes from a team of 2 in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the past 3 years, developer Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world. What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired.
This
by
is the
ideas in this
PS5
next game.
generation's
Definitely
No
one
Man's
to watch.
Sky. Jeff Keighley, you have cursed yet another indie.
Microsoft's like, we want this. This is how my body feels.
I mean, this is the best part of Red Faction. So,
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I was like, I do love that Red Faction was a Gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game. So I guess I'll take lo-fi aesthetic version of that. That sounds fine.
Looks like it has more like things can break in to smaller pieces than in Red Faction Gorilla, where it's like I hit a house and half of it fell off.
In Red Faction, the problem, honestly, with me is that you saw how he just shot out part of that window and broke part of it, and it just sort of broke. In Red Faction, they would have support beams and shit, so you would take a sledgehammer to it and be like, oh, this is too fucking hard to break with this sledgehammer. I'd have to get a black hole gun, use an explosive. Like, because They build them pretty sturdy, whereas this is made of voxels. Each voxel can fall apart. It doesn't... And that's also kind of like a curse based on how that looked. It didn't look like there's a physics simulation to the structures of the house. Like, we didn't really see anything break down like you do tend to see in Gorilla. We just saw a thing, and then it cut off this part, and it went...
Yeah, I mean, we saw him break out support for like a...
But did it whole collapse? Like,
first look at the gameplay.
Yeah, we didn't see collapse. We just saw things fall
You should be
down.
careful. He's surrounded.
With more to come throughout the week.
that dude's A-posing something fierce behind him.
Tomorrow.
But no, this is cool. I genuinely like this Unreal Engine sort of presentation room thing. They used it on the set of Mandalorian.
Nice. All right, thank you.
What do I know Tarsier for? I bet he said.
I don't know if they've done anything other than Little Nightmares 1.
I thought they did something before they did that, but I could be wrong. Somebody in chat says this is... Little Nightmares was like 3D Inside/Limbo. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
You know, that hand didn't scare me until they ray traced it.
No, no!
I mean, all of this would just look bad if we weren't ray traced.
Yes, true. Someone in chat's like, GigaBoots said that game was ray traced. Put it on the wiki.
You really want that on your fake wiki like game? Untold Legends Little Nightmares 2.
Dose.
Get ready to groan, Dan.
That was too much to take in. What did it? What? Why did it have 2 release dates?
Because it was later, 2021 for next gen.
Oh, okay.
Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm reuniting with my old buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action in WWE 2K Battleground. Mamma mia!
What?
This is great.
It becomes bitrate man.
Yeah. Macro Blockman.
Don't show the face. please.
Yeah, I was like, why did they look like they're wearing giant heads of their own head?
Yeah.
Like Gat. Like in the Gat Out of Hell thing, I think they had giant Gat heads you could wear.
Old school than Morrow, so I can't wait to see these WWE legends teach these kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action.
You're like, take off that mask, and then you rip it off, and it was their head. You're like, oh my god.
Finally, a new post-podcast game.
Now, let's keep this party rolling with another matchup. Oh, look out, Morrow. The Undertaker has risen, and Finn Balor is about to be taken for his last ride. Mamma mia, what a move! Finish him! Oh, no! He just hit the snooze button. How do you lose like that? What's the matter with you legends? This is just an example of the pandemonium that you're going to experience when you head to the battlegrounds. Whew, that's a big toy hammer. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Seth Rollins delivers the What a night. What a night. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds today and brawl without limits.
I feel like Sony's PS5 show was the most real E3 got this entire year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello again. I have even more awards to announce, so let's get right down to it.
This has in general been really dire.
Yeah. This is exactly what I was worried it was going to be. That's why I wasn't excited for it until they were like, oh yeah, Ratchet & Clank is going to be there, and then I had some hope. that they'd have anything else.
And that PS5 pre-order thing going up yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm
still
ready for
hoping.
this.
I'm still hoping that they'll just tell us when pre-orders are opening and the price, because they can still do that.
The best action game is Star Wars Squadrons.
Just seems insane.
This is gonna be close.
You know how people go, if I ran this game company, I would do this. You know how YouTubers and commentators, they do that all the time, and you always go, that's stupid. Well, I'm about to do that, but it's going to be intentionally stupid. If I were Sony, I would be paying a shitload of money to build a deep, incredibly high budget, as in like 4 mil. We give them $4 million to build a cinematic universe around Kevin Bacon. Or Kevin Butler. Kevin Butler, sorry. And we just build out that lore, and then we bring the Marcus kid back, and obviously he's like 25 or whatever.
It was time for the
Days of Marcus Pass.
Yes! That would be really funny and be the most insane use of marketing money I've ever fucking heard of.
I want the Kevin Butler equivalent of Avengers Endgame.
And you can keep to the beat right here on IGN. We've turned the single biggest show in gaming into 5. Gamescom Now is your virtual show floor with up-to-the-second live coverage. Gamescom Daily Show.
Weird that they just showed 4 people sitting on a couch near each other. I feel like that's not representative of what we're going to see here at all.
Right.
And finally, the Gamescom Best of Show, including the Gamescom Award. Gamescom 2020 is available on IGN and wherever you stream.
I like that robot.
Gamescom Now.
Yeah, Gamescom Robot's pretty cool.
And now it is time to talk about that best action game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is a new immersive space combat game from Motive Studios that delivers the ultimate Star Wars pilot fantasy. We've missed those. In Squadrons, you'll suit up and fly for both the New Republic and the Galactic Empire across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new, authentic single-player story set after the events of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I was missing
Today,
authentic
we'll get
story
a glimpse
modes.
at what Squadron's story has to offer by taking a brief look at one of the single
I mean, you play
missions
Battlefront, right?
featuring some light narration by the Motive team. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm still waiting for an authentic story mode.
Yeah.
We all choose our path, light or dark, freedom or destruction.
Oh no, the plan was in her bosom.
The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order
Sometimes you think a joke and you pump the brakes because you know KZ will make it. You're like, oh, I'll let him talk about her boob. Her boob planet.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's called a layup.
Yeah.
Palpatine's reign and brought about our new
The Death Star's in his titties.
Shattered though it may be, as I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new republic.
Apparently Blizzard couldn't afford something this good looking in terms of visuals.
Yeah, that trailer being a motion comic is really like, man, y'all really don't have money anymore, huh?
But somehow you had enough money to get a gigantic thing at Jeff Keighley's presentation.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
what happened there.
It's insane.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative producer on Star Wars Squadrons. Our single-player story is one of daring.
I tried to get a person you've never met to come out here and brag about how they're a main character in our campaign, but unfortunately she couldn't make it.
Over the course of the story, you'll fly as 2 pilots on the opposite sides of the war.
The dark times.
And, like all modes in Star Wars Squadrons, you'll have the option to experience every mission fully immersed in VR.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today, we're giving you a glimpse of an early
I wonder if they actually got him back. I really doubt it, but...
You ever wish E3 conferences would just maliciously make the same mistakes consistently for 12 years? They show off the new Assassin's Creed. The controller doesn't work. We don't know. Oh, the PS5 froze.
When you've secured the area,
Hey, maybe this is a live demo. It fucks up and we have to see the
team will acquire Agent Thorn.
Hey man, that would be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be a win.
Your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer.
This game crashed and it was the most hype moment of Gamescom.
They're like, no, we can't cut away. Don't show that.
Jeff Keighley's now surrounded by clearly what are real humans with guns. Yeah, this game still looks really cool.
Yeah, I forgot the whole thing was first person. It'll be neat.
Yeah, no, it's...
And the whole thing can be played in VR.
Right.
Yep.
Each mission will immerse you into the
Well, it can be played in VR on some platforms.
Debrief with your squad mates between missions.
Sorry, I did.
It can be played in VR on PS5.
I kind of lost it when Bob was looking up this list of what exclusives did you get with each console, and of course the PS4 one's full of VR games, because fucking of course.
Setting a trap in the Xavian abyss.
I was like, oh,
The
right.
story of these rival squadrons will push the war to the brink.
There's a decent amount of areas, too.
Yeah, no, that's pretty high.
I was trying to temper expectations because this is like $40 and not like 60.
Right, which is surprising.
I'm still tempering expectations. I'll wait till one of you guys buys it and I get to look at it.
Yeah.
That is not all EA has to share from a galaxy far, far away today. At Star Wars Galaxy Edge, you can enter the world of Batuu, where you can...
We greenlit Amy Hennig's game again.
Run to Smuggler's Cove.
She's like, I'm so tired of this. Why can't I finish a game?
That inspired the Sims'
Unfortunately,
latest
to get that trailer, they forced me to shill the theme park at you.
Right, it's like...
Yeah.
No, it's worse.
What?
You're right.
That's insane.
Just make Knights of the Old Republic 3.
No.
Look,
They have that stupid fucking High Republic era they're starting. Just make a game in that.
This is a lot for The Sims.
Yes,
What in the world?
It actually is a ton of...
It's one of EA's most profitable games. It fucking sells consistently.
Yeah.
And people buy all that overpriced DLC.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I have no problem with The Sims 4 other than how it launched.
Yeah, I was like, did it ever recover?
Like,
I'm
fundamentally,
not gonna shit on The Sims because it's the only game EA makes that a woman might ever conceivably play.
I'm working on it. I'm like, EA doesn't really make games most people should play. This is kind of the problem. I'm like Titanfall 2. Create your Star Wars story. Do you fuck Vader? Does Vader fuck your dog?
Mysteries.
Does Pepsi Man fuck Vader?
There is even more Star Wars to come later in the show. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is up. As we move into our second hour.
Like, what?
We've got Fall Guys Season 2 still to come, the reveal of that, which I can't wait for you guys to see. And of course, a gameplay demo of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. But right
Someday
now,
someone will say it wrong.
Did he really?
You just want him to say it wrong.
I want any fucking person on a live stream for one of these type things to say it wrong.
They
That would
probably
make me
had to
happy.
do training before being allowed to say it.
Yep.
It's like how Kyle Bosman didn't get the South Park video games joke.
All-star cast to the game. Here's a whole new look at 12 minutes.
I remember this.
Yeah, they showed this a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not Tom Ghost narrative.
I want you to
No, thank God.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah, it's this thing.
Yeah.
They showed this last year at E3. I remember us talking about it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Returning to its bud.
Excited for them to be like...
Unopened. Look at it as a whole. Then silently repeat these phrases.
Kate feels so out of sync with us. He was laughing at people dancing.
Be free from
No, I wasn't. You'll see.
peace and joy.
Well, you
Please show your slow. Wait, what?
That?
What? I had a stroke over Daisy Ridley and then had another one over Willem Dafoe. That was Xbox exclusive.
Whoa.
You may have looked away, but it said
Whoa.
Series X and
So
Xbox
glad to
One.
announce that here on the show. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we announced Godfall, a new looter shooter coming to PlayStation 5 and PC from Counterplay. Tonight, we've got a quick
Shooter? You don't shoot.
of one of the new Valor plates with more footage coming as part of Gamescom 2020. Check this out.
What, did he kill her moth?
Yeah, that's all I could think of was like moth.
Did you guys not prepare a trailer for this, or?
Did you not even have music on? What happened?
Yeah, I don't. This is a little weird, but the gameplay itself looks pretty cool.
We have much more O&L to come. Exclusive looks at Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Will that game ever be shown in a good way ever?
I think it was shown all right the last time they showed it. It's every other showing that's been rock fucking bottom.
You saw that earlier this week, Heart of Deimos, Warframe's newest expansion, was released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. And today, it's also on Switch, all platforms. Here's a look at the Heart of Deimos.
I didn't know that Warframe came to Switch. I forgot, I guess.
I didn't either. Is it launching now? Is that how we're getting
I
surprised?
remember it being mentioned.
Territory to our sovereign will.
I wonder if these guys will ever make another game.
It wanted to.
Why would you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Considering how much money Warframe makes, no.
At this point, I'm starting to think Warframe is more profitable than World of Warcraft, but that's maybe
probably.
That's maybe cynical on my part, or hopeful for them over Blizzard.
There's another team working on Dark Sector
WoW
2.
subscription numbers a while back.
Me and Feel, I think WoW's doing less successfully than Warframe. Bob, they should make Dark Sector 2.
I need this.
This is why you people come to this channel. In case you haven't figured it out.
Why is this game
Someday I'll try Warframe.
I need
It
to.
seems like it's been 4 different games since it launched.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like what I played at the PS4's launch. So I'm glad to check it out at the PS5's launch.
Yeah, that seems like a good time.
It becomes Guns the Duel.
You know, honestly.
Oh, man, Guns of Duel with single player levels.
Whoa.
Sounds great.
I'm like, didn't they do that with 2?
Yeah, it did, but 2
I
was
think
so
they did.
bad.
Yeah, no.
Guns of Duel 2 is hardly like Warframe's closer to it than
people have been discovering
Guns
or
Duel 1.
rediscovering video games during
I remember
lockdown,
seeing
whether it be
like a Warframe
people or
thing where it's like you
bored
go up in a
teenagers
giant
or
spaceship and you
middle-aged
blow up
parents
another
who
one and then
suddenly
you
Yeah.
have like a couch.
Yeah, that
and
was
a
E.
toilet.
That was E3 last year. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did they add a fighting game thing to Warframe, or did they just talk about it and show footage of it?
I don't remember that.
different interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido período difícil a
Wow,
They-
really thick American
nesse
accent.
momento eu acho que a gente precisa
They keep
it was
cutting.
a mod. Okay, it was just a joke. Mod
Okay.
thing.
They keep cutting to a guy every time they ask a question. He's like, I'm just saying they should delay the next gen console.
vai ser difícil, mas isso
I'm
Yes.
personally not impressed.
I hope everybody gets healthy and safely through this corona.
I had every bone in my foot smashed, so I'm now full of nothing but sorrow. So they should delay the next gen consoles. And I'm like,
Jogos são, na minha opinião
this seems
pessoal,
irrelevant.
a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar. Eles englobam tudo: música, arte, escrita, e você tem a chance de controlar e vivenciar essas experiências você mesmo. É mágico, é maravilhoso. Jogos são por amor.
What's up?
I was just trying to figure out what his hoodie was.
Ah, okay. I seem very inquisitive.
Well, for a second there, I thought it was bloodstained because he was covered just enough of it where I thought it could be the stained glass rose.
in engine footage.
Yeah. It's as far along as Forza.
New Bionic game seems raw.
I thought this was like some weird successor to Rising Thunder for a second, but I don't think it is.
It visually does remind me a lot of Rising Thunder.
I mean, That smaller robot just looks like Metabot.
What is this?
Man, Rising Thunder has some really good designs.
What kind of game is it?
I was thinking it might be a fighting game until that, but I don't know.
Okay, it's gonna show gameplay. Thank fucking God. Oh! Oh, this actually looks kind of neat. It's kind of like
Can you stick with the stream, please?
Sorry, I'm trying. Kind of reminds me of like Anarchy Reigns.
Yeah, the Anarchy Reigns-ish. Maybe it'll cross over with Anarchy Reigns.
Maybe you should cross over with a fucking trailer of your game.
I need to go
That
sign
was
up
so
for that
little
beta.
gameplay. I was really excited to see the gameplay, and then it was like
back
10 seconds.
Hour 2. We've got an hour more of great stuff to show you. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season 2 and Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 5 and so much more across the next hour. Opening
Yes, there's
Night
another
Live
whole hour,
continues, and
guys.
It just is the start of Gamescom 2020. But
Are you
right
fucking
now,
with
on
me?
September 25th,
Is he fucking with me?
Mafia Definitive Edition
You're both
launches a
fucking with me.
comprehensive
This didn't need to be that long.
But we need to
Dude, somehow by an hour from now, Phil will be at the end of the He'll be like, I'm watching tomorrow's show.
Casey, link whatever fucking stream you're using, because I was trying to use YouTube, but it's 10 seconds behind.
Sure, I'll link
All
you.
these guys
I'm watching the YouTube
in this
IGN
room,
one.
They're here because they have the only thing that matters to me.
Reagan steps into this room. Gentlemen,
he exists without time. Okay.
I'm president forever now.
That's right.
One day you're busting your back.
This is really impressive. This is. I'm not. The name of the game, Mafia 1, right?
Now we should be singing.
Have you seen Digital Foundry's thing where they're like, this is what the original game looks like. Like I lost it just seeing the comparison.
No, I have not seen it. I know that it's huge.
Oh, I need to go
Mafia
watch
1's
that because that
super
old game
arcade.
looks bad. I'm
Yes. So it's really funny to be like, then they made like a modern AAA game out of it, so of course it only roughly looks similar.
I like how they're like, we're putting in a mode where you won't get a game over for running a stoplight.
Welcome to the family.
Because that's the thing the original had.
Yeah, back then that alone was enough to deter me, honestly. I'm not saying that I think it's a bad decision, but I do think back then I just wasn't interested in that idea.
FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada, Lemnis Gate, is coming in early 2021 and has a unique mechanic built around a 25-second
I stroked out at that sequence of words.
I know, Montreal, Canada is really scary. Turn-based strategy shooter.
What?
I'm out.
25-second turn, take your turn. 25-second loop, take your turn. Okay. Is this Lawbreakers? No, see, there's an interesting concept here.
Yeah, this is a cool concept. I just feel like it would be better served by like a more clear example of how this works.
They gave that logo in the
Next
consoles
spring, get ready
half
to
a second to
experience
be on
memorable
screen.
moments and
God, look at
non-stop
Lego
action from
Ray's
all
face.
9 Star Wars films in
Please
Lego
don't.
Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The entire series has been reimagined with new, fun-filled Lego humor, and now we've got your first look at the gameplay trailer.
I can't believe this isn't out yet. I had that realization when they announced it yesterday that it was going to be here. I was like, that was supposed to be out in March.
I want to learn
Oh
the ways of
yeah,
the
it
Force
was.
and become a Jedi like my father.
It's really weird that they call it the Skywalker Saga, and it's apparently going to be all of it.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
like-
what they're calling the 9 movies.
Yeah,
The Skywalker
it's
Saga.
so bizarre because I thought, I don't know, like at that point, what did you just subtitle it? The Star Wars Saga. It's all 9 films, you idiot. You don't need a term for that.
You're like, where's Rogue One?
Well, they
Well,
already
before theaters ended forever, they had like 18 different Star Wars things in development.
That's true. That's true.
Also, they already released a game called Lego Star Wars: The Complete
The
Saga.
Complete Saga, yeah.
So they have to come up with something.
We need your help.
This is probably going to be better telling the Last Jedi story than the Last Jedi.
Yeah, I was thinking about how much going through that would give me a stroke. Because, see, here's some Rise of Skywalker shit. Doesn't that look like a cool thing, toy set, fun action, fun on screen? Meanwhile, The Last Jedi, it's like, poggers.
I'm afraid of dubstep lightning and Lego.
It'd be real. They need to make one of these on next gen that's just ray traced.
I mean, that would be a little surreal.
Yeah, no, if they just looked like real Legos because of that, that'd be kind of
Yeah.
insane.
Not him, the Falcon.
Why was that running like that?
Clearly that was stop motion and real Legos. Yoda, you're so beautiful and young. See?
Yeah, no, they're gonna have to add
They're
gags to it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when her sister dies.
Jedi, like my father before me. So be it, Jedi.
You think that's still the You think that's still Deacon Days Gone?
Probably.
I hope they have a scene during the Rise of Skywalker part where it's like, Leia, why do you look like you're melting? Because I'm CG'd to look younger.
Now, see, I was just thinking about in The Last Jedi, they're going to have Rose crash her vehicle into, that
Lego
guy
Star
whose
Wars
name
looks
has already
so
left
fun
my
coming to
head
next gen.
because
And I will be right
those
back
fucking
with
movies.
more
Anyways,
world premieres from
and then
future
he'll be like,
movies
"Why
like
did you
Ratchet
do
and
that?" And she'll go,
Medal of
just
Honor,
pass out.
Above and Beyond, and Destiny 2. But before that, here's a look at a game that is launching tonight.
They're
on
making
Nintendo
another
Switch
Medal
and
of
Steam.
Honor?
It's called Struggling
VR.
for Frontier, a fun
Oh,
physics-based platformer where up to 2 players control Troy, our fleshy hero. Check this out, and remember,
Fleshy.
tonight.
Ugh.
Oh, great.
Ugh. When are we gonna get a console port remake of Happy Wheels?
Xbox and boats, huh?
Is it Forza?
No, it's
It's
everyone's favorite Microsoft game studio developer, Age of Empires.
That was a case of Dan will make the joke.
Right? I just that image is burned into my
Returning
brain.
the paper.
For people who didn't see it, who have no idea what we're on about, when people make images of like, this is how great Microsoft Game Studios is, they name the studios for all of them, but when they get to Age of Empires, because Ensemble's dead, they just put Age of Empires.
Is
I guess it's a remake of 3?
Empires 2 remake?
No, I think this is 3 remade.
Oh.
I assume Bob's right on that.
Because
I thought 3 had like supernatural stuff, like you could summon Zeus.
No, that was Age of Mythology.
Yeah, that's Age of Mythology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which I'd love to see them. Wait, they did do a remake of that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I bought.
I didn't even know that. There is no studio, die. Thank you, Nanner TV.
I can't get behind the British being portrayed.
Age of Empires 3 is a great game, everyone.
I remember being disappointed going from 2 to 3 back in the day. They all like it more this time.
My free month of Game Pass will be gone by, so I won't play.
You might have to buy another thing of fruit roll-ups.
Where are we? We're near Little Hope. Did you hear that?
What's more proof is needed?
Someday I'll
that the
play
devil
until
walks
dawn.
among us in Little Hope.
We got some stuttering.
I guess the last game went well enough for them to be able to make their next game, so that's good. I heard the last one was incredibly short. Like, way shorter. Whoa!
Stream!
Whoa!
I was trying to see when that came out!
October 30th, I think.
Thank you. Thank you. It was on screen on our end for frames.
Yeah, Bamco, like, cut a pretty sizable deal with them, I think, to do that.
It's funny
Where it's
how...
like, make 18 until dawn.
Here's the funniest thing about that. I feel like most people haven't put this together yet.
This is tomorrow.
Ooh,
Nice.
Wow, tomorrow. That's the second time they've done that exact relationship with Sony's first second party. Because they did Demon Souls from... Yeah, They're like, man, Sony, thanks! And Sony's like, god damn it!
Why do we keep
And
dropping
so
things
it's
on the
we
ground?
didn't expect this thing to do well.
We're so clumsy with our greased up hands. Can't hold on to these IPs in studio.
I will be right back.
Every year. Halo, the entire
Don't leave, we're watching ads.
is really a big one
Yeah,
for
we're
me.
watching Elena Pierce talk about Jeff Grubb in the chat.
I'm talking about Jeff Grubb.
No, that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
It was. He got on like a unicycle and went backward. He had to go backwards some more after saying a General Nintendo Direct was happening this week.
Xbox game. And the winner is Tell Me Why. Congratulations to Don't Nod Entertainment. Well, after a big day of
What is with
Gamescom
these
events
weird
and
awards
announcements,
for games that aren't out?
I don't.
That's what trade shows do, is like
Yeah.
E3's award thing.
So this is Gamescom's version, which is
Back to you, Jeff.
neat.
Thank you very much.
They
Sid.
usually don't come up,
and by
but
the way,
also
congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me
Gamescom
Why,
can
a
only
really
exist online now.
game that is
Right,
out
right.
now
I was
to
gonna say
play
normally,
on Xbox
like with E3 and stuff, it's a thing that happens
as we know, there's a
before
lot
or
going on in the world
secretly
that
or
goes
after.
beyond the pandemic.
Yeah, if
Between
you're
social
actually
conflicts we're
standing
seeing
there
in
at the
news
show.
and acts of
Mhm.
nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. And now I think it's as important
I'm
time
vulnerable
as
to
ever
World of Warcraft
remember
ads.
to come together and support
Now
one
it's
another.
more
We are a
important than
global
ever to
gaming
not
community that
delay
millions
the
of
next
people
gen.
watching
Why would you
tonight, and I know
stupid
we're all
assholes
here
keep saying
because
that?
we love games and we know that games
Man, Jeff
are
Keighley's going
I
in
think
really
they
hard.
bring us together, and I think
I
we
believe
both
in
felt
life.
that in 2020. So I think that's really important to remember amongst all the games and trailers. All right, well, one way as a community we can come together to do some good is the Gamescom Forest. Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by planting a Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to gamescom.global and donate to plant more trees. So
Now,
let's plant a forest
I feel like
together.
the chat has picked up on
All
something
right,
that
well,
he has
now
done.
we're going to move on to another
Yeah.
game, and this one was announced
Yeah.
back
Now-
in May.
That's fine.
Forest is
I
a
was half
dark
paying attention
space
when it'd be
combat
funny if he said
shooter
one
where
gay.
players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark.
That's okay,
cult that
Chad. At
created
least
her.
we didn't have a
Featuring
Shira
rich,
moment.
Ray-traced 4K 60 FPS environments on next-gen hardware.
Don't ask.
Here is the first look at gameplay from Chorus.
It's gonna be exciting. It's 4K 60.
You
Ray
said
trace.
that wrong. It's Chorves.
Yeah, I don't know why you said it like that.
Someone replied to one of my retweets of just calling it Chorb, saying, "We're okay with it anyway." Someone pronounces it. The official Chorb's Twitter account has 950 followers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're an indie.
Yeah. It's just they've shown up with like 3 of these things now.
A lot.
Reminder.
Yeah, I feel like Chorbs might end up being the No Man's Sky of this gen, except that can't happen.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not just that, but I feel like we'll never get that situation of we're gonna show you everywhere for 3 years and nobody will be able to explain what the game is.
Yeah, this game looks really cool. Oh, PS5. Cool.
Oh, Mike Stadia. Cool.
When are you gonna do another Stadia stream, Dan?
I'm sorry.
We're coming up
How
on
many
it.
crowns have you won? If one game has defined the summer of 2020,
How many crowns have you won,
is
Bob?
Fall Guys from
I think I got 3.
Mediatonic in London and
I got
Devolver.
2.
This
Feel?
game
I think
is
I've won like
setting
8 or
records and
9
putting a
overall the times
much-needed
I've played it.
smile on everyone's
12.
face.
You, Dan.
Fall Guys, I think, represents
12,
our
and I
industry at
spent
its
most of them. I
absolute
now
best.
only have 3,
Well,
which isn't
soon
enough
the
to buy the
Fall
legendary
Guys
gear,
experience
but
will
they aren't
evolve with
selling
Season
legendary
2.
gear for
There's a
slot.
lot
I
of
don't
new stuff
already
coming,
have
and
legendary gear
tonight,
for.
Mediatonic
Can
is
we,
about to give you an exclusive
Can we get
sneak
Egg
peek
Scrambled too?
at what's next. Get ready. I think the
It's gonna be
internet
nothing but
is
Egg
about to
Scramble
freak
is a
out.
joke.
Here it is. Fall Guys Season 2.
I'd laugh.
But it's real.
I'd laugh and then uninstall the game.
The game sign out on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I just want to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montages that people have been posting.
I
online,
also
and
want
the response
somebody
the
to
game's
just have an
really blown us
egg in
away.
the background.
Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
That's a pretty good dragon.
More platforming.
Evil hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from the Middle Ages.
Huh.
Oh, this is gonna be
That's
good.
good.
Yeah,
You're
this is so
eventually gonna
much
start
better.
getting licensed rounds.
I mean, this is so much better than the initial levels that it's kind of insane.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you have to build a way to get up? That's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, I'll never stop playing this. Oh, fuck this.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing when we saw the concept art. I was like, oh no, no.
Oh,
It's
fuck
just
this.
gonna be
This
like the
rule-
door one where you have to, where you just have to be slightly behind the people in the front. Oh, there's
This is good.
ring
The ring
games
game is
with you
good.
be able to
Fall Guys
move
Season
it.
2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then at Fall Guys Game on Twitter is where you want to be. See you on the start line.
How did Fall Guys make a trailer that's more competent than at least half of the trailers we've been shown?
My father has Colorado in the palm of his hand.
They fell asleep and
He's
just
afraid to close his fist.
made the most important game of the year somehow.
I am not.
This is Wasteland 3,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I assume.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
kind
reviews
of
for this came out this week.
Yeah,
It gave me like a Fallout vibe, so I was like, yeah, it's probably Wasteland.
yeah, I heard a lot of really positive stuff. How about you, Casey?
Yeah, it seems generally positive. I played whatever their last Wasteland game. I guess that was 2. I guess I played 2. Because I think 1 was like the super old one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think they made, also though I think they remade it or rebooted it. I forget, or maybe they just made 2.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where Microsoft bought something while they're like most of the way done on a game.
Yeah, they did that about 9 times.
Yeah. It's kind
Stab
of
that
like
guy's
the
head
Outer
off.
Worlds thing. Yeah, this has an 86 right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot
But
of
yeah,
guns.
I played a few hours of 2 and I liked that. This looks pretty good.
Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone.
I'm very excited for people at the end of the next gen to be like, let's review Microsoft's output, and they count all these games that came out mostly developed when Microsoft bought the studios.
that you can
Yeah,
play on
Wasteland
PS4.
3 was crowdfunded, I think. So Microsoft should get no credit.
Yep.
Com certeza, jogos multiplayer preenchem completamente a
I'll
conexão
be so
social
sad
que eu preciso ter
if their next game they make after Wasteland 3 is something that's clearly like highly compromised by studio efforts.
Bob, what are you talking about? The next game they're making is Awoken.
That's not them.
Damn it.
That's not them, Dan.
I can't keep those two studios straight at all because I haven't really played a game from either.
And they
It's
have
like-
all the same reputation.
A lot more than
I know, that's the part that fucks
it's
with
just
me.
fine for me to
And it's avowed.
Thank you, chat. I was like, nobody's telling me that. I'm losing it.
You know, while these guys are doing their ad thing, we should do our own ad about how there's a mailbag that we're recording later, and you can still email for it.
That's true. I'm gonna mute them because they suck. Yeah, guys. If you can write us an email that's good and about chicken tenders somehow, or fast food, or the human experience, or anything not normal for us to cover on a podcast, and absolutely under no circumstances just an armchair devs question, then feel free to write it
What do you think of game?
Yeah. BTD@GigaBoots.com.
My goal is for you to send us questions that are so good that Field doesn't complain before and after we record. We've never had that before.
Vince Sambella here is talking about
It's a series that is grounded in history.
Medal of Honor. I was like Man of Honor. No.
Peter Hirschman, who directed the original Medal of Honor in
Finally,
1999,
Man of
is
Honor
back
in
at
this
the helm
place.
of this project. We'll hear more from him in just a bit. Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR. The team is creating a riveting and emotional journey through World War II.
So it is
like
just
you've
a
never
VR
seen
game.
Yeah, it's a
before.
VR game. Or
It weaves
experience,
in the
even. Who
personal
knows if it's actually a
stories
full game.
of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage
For a moment, I
what
got
players will
confused and was like, Brothers
More
of
than just a
Arms
game.
was the Gearbox.
We could not
Good,
be
it's
more
not that.
excited to show the world
Vince,
the
I
next
love
look
you.
at Medal of Honor
You are
Above
so
and Beyond
blatantly reading a
and the game's
teleprompter.
action-packed story. Let's take a look.
You could hear the sting every time his eyes would scan back to the left.
God, the only God forgives.
I know this is the first time some of you will see combat. I know you're scared. Let me be clear with all of you.
The shakiness really made that.
Yeah, no, the VR hands just doing.
That's so accurate, though. This
You're
is
like
that great. It's
Surgeon
just
Simulator.
like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
Oculus from Facebook.
Soon it'll be the Facebook.
Yeah,
You
it was
wear
like
the face.
Facebook VR from Facebook.
We're gonna have to improvise here.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, no, this looks cool. Shit.
I really gotta get a PSVR this year.
You could just delay it until
They release the
until the
PS5 version.
yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
This is pretty fucking
Grenade
good.
up the pneumatic tube. I'm down for any VR game where I get to hit someone with something.
Yeah.
I was really afraid this was going to be something way too serious with his introduction of like, it really honors the veterans.
I know.
You're like, throw a brick at this dude.
This is a smooth cut trailer. This is maybe the best trailer of the show, weirdly enough, through editing and other things.
Yeah?
You know what would have helped that Call of Duty one? If it wasn't just us listening to some guys in Reagan.
Yeah, sitting in a
If it wasn't
conference
just
room is
a
not fun.
Looks like Reaganomics making a comeback.
Now this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization. God help us all.
What? I blinked. Did you show something from Oculus?
I don't like only seeing Oculus down there. Hopefully, it comes like
no,
Vader
it's-
evolved and comes late.
Thank you so much.
Vader
Vince.
Immortal.
That looks incredible. And now we're here
Vader
with Vince
Evolved.
Vader
Halo, Vader
Above
Evolved.
and Beyond to talk more about their new VR experience.
For a second there,
Peter,
I thought
gotta
this was the
say,
direction from
trailer
Overwatch.
really
Just let
grabbed me.
his
Such
beard
an
grow out like
incredible
crazy.
story that you
Hi,
brought
I'm
to,
Jeff Kaplan.
Tell us a bit about this single player experience. What can we expect?
Well, Blizzard got in a little trouble.
Eating me.
Blizzard got in trouble lately. I'm here to announce who is now gay.
I'm losing it because all I can think of is those Jeff Kaplan edit videos. So he's like, people ask me, why is May's butt so small? And it's because I hate you.
And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal way. It's definitely the most immersive experience, most immersive combat experience.
I really enjoy how many moments in the gameplay here it reacts like a person who didn't know what it was, what was going to happen would react. So the tank comes and the person's like, fuck! And that's realistic, honestly, having seen people play VR.
I like him picking up the knife because he clearly contemplates it.
I'm going to shove this in someone's head.
During World War II, they sent operatives all over Europe, deep behind enemy lines. And that allows us to tell a story where you get to go to these places and locations and participate in events that really helped shape the outcome of the war.
One of the things I love about the trailer is you can tell there's a lot of interactivity in the environment, emergent gameplay. You got the piano and other
Yeah,
things
so
in
maybe
there.
they'll
Tell us
put
a bit
this on the
about,
second PlayStation VR because it's a lot of hand tracking.
Right, like you know, the new controllers.
And the move controllers are okay. But they could be way better.
We shot over 120 pages of narrative, which is more than some feature films. We had a huge international cast of phenomenal actors, and it was fantastic. And the story follows a classic three-act structure. Act 1 is working with the French resistance, getting ready for the invasion. Act 2 is D-Day itself and the fight to get to Berlin. And then the third act is dealing with the Nazi secret weapon program, which involved things like the 262 jet and the V2 rocket and things that could have really turned the tide of the war if we hadn't stopped them. So you get to go on this journey, this story. And the story is
What's up, Dan?
I just realized that I have the power to click play ad during any boring moment.
We don't have cutscenes. We don't have edits.
Such power.
So much power. Everything revolves around your perspective. So you experience this story completely in first person as
Dan, no. Next line. Do it.
It creates a much more intimate and
torn.
Emotional connection with the characters.
Where he's
and
talking
things
about
going on
there
around
being
you.
separate acts and they already planning out like this. I'm like, are they going to release this like bit by bit?
The player throughout the 3 weeks that we were on stage. And all the actors are always reacting and talking to you directly. And in VR, it's such a powerful thing. It's all about building that emotional connection, and it just makes the experience all the more authentic.
Well, you and Vince, I know this series is really close to your heart, and I'm like, wow, there's so much.
Yeah, no,
it
it's
looks really
bad.
rich and detailed, obviously authentic as well. Paying tribute to everyone that.
Now, if it sends you to an ad, it might be that Star Trek show. Just to warn people.
Also about multiplayer, which is something that Respawn is really
Samsung,
known for.
Galaxy
And
SG.
a great single player experience.
Got a
but I hear
quad-core
you might be
processor
doing
in it.
MP too.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the thing about VR is that, I've spent we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, no, the stream dying is making this too much.
I know, I was going to send them, but now it's just breaking up in the most hilarious way. And I'm like, I don't know.
One of the hardest ones is leaning.
Mumble rap.
You just duck. And how you lean,
Yes.
you just lean. And so
Morale's
the ability
kinda
to
low.
lean around the corner, just kind of peek around the corner and see where the bad guy is just it heightens the tension so much. It makes it feel all the more real. And when you put that into
Let me explain why VR is cool.
it just raises it to
That
a
never
whole
works.
level. So we are
Yeah,
shipping
no, it's
conditions of
impossible. The
campaign,
VR
shipping,
chicken
a
egg
full
problem
suite
is
of
pretty
VR modes,
fucking hard.
including
We're gonna have to
you
do
can
2
only
decades
do
of
in VR.
Sony shipping affordable VR with their system, to go alongside it. And then eventually enough people will try VR across 20 years or something to be like, oh yeah, that is really cool, neat.
On and try this, and it's coming out later this year, right?
coming out holiday. So yeah, fasten your seatbelts. We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. It's
thank you for the $10, J-Rack Jr. We appreciate it.
That started our careers.
There was no message.
On those original set,
we
first
appreciate
one
it.
and
just wanted to kill Mr. I like spam.
Assault, and now to be able to bring above and beyond
got him
to a whole new generation
effective.
Is one of the most exciting things we've been involved with.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter. Opening Night Live will be right back. And in the meantime, here's a look at a new game that is launching tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire some neurons, brain.
The world was broken, fractured by the magic the Vow Keepers.
Oh, is this that Battle Royale that's got magic?
Spellstorms still rage across the ruins of the Hollow Lands.
I hope not.
This is proof, they said. It isn't safe. It can't be controlled. Magic cannot be used.
She's got a bit of Blade Kitten energy there.
Yeah.
This is a very dynamic scene. And then everyone gets owned.
I have broken my vow. And now I
Yeah, this frame rate also has a Blade Kitten energy.
Sure does.
The season 1 opening's pretty strong, you know. It's got an upbeat sort of guitar rock energy. But I really think the themes for the anime picked up with the second season with the song Orange Rocket. Seriously though, I really respect a game company getting a fucking anime OP sounding thing in. It's like an anime OP without vocals.
Right, like it'd be better with vocals. That's all I can say.
I agree, obviously.
So I guess it's like a hero shooter, but magic?
My brain just went.
It seems like it's not team-based, though.
I thought you said it was launching tonight.
Maybe like the beta is today.
Maybe.
Or maybe he was wrong.
Oh,
That seems like a great time to play an ad.
Hit that button.
I ran a 30-second ad.
Yeah. I'm sure some people just don't see it because they're subscribed.
Right, because we have a lot of subscribers.
Battle not be in a single frame of this Game Pass ad.
I hope so.
I'll let you know when people come back, so that way we can confirm you said that and it didn't happen.
It's really not gonna happen.
Yeah, of course not. Why would they show you that?
Dan, your feed's been dead for like 3 minutes.
What do you mean? Oh.
The one. There you go.
Is it still good now?
Yeah, you're good now. I was like, oh man, I'm behind. Let me see where he's at. Oh, it's frozen. I'm doomed.
Oh, they show Battletoads.
Oh, they sorted it. They showed it. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Oh, so this is kind of fucked up. Their ad's longer than my ad.
Yeah. Jesus. Man.
You should erase the time.
I in fact went out of my way to make it 30 seconds instead of 60.
Yeah,
Wait,
you can't make him watch Star Trek Lower Decks 4 times.
Round 2's yelling chat. This is funny. Krator subscribed. Thank you, Krator, for subscribing. Honestly, though, I didn't in any world assume this would be a minute long. I figured it was 30 seconds.
Yeah, this feels really long.
I mean, it is. It's gonna be a minute long.
This is their big next-gen thing, not the console, Game Pass.
Show me less grounded, please.
That's all they have, Bub. Also, yeah, not a
So
single
many
frame
great games
of
in
Battletoads
Xbox
gameplay.
Game Pass,
Yeah.
and many of tonight's games are in it as well.
That ad
Every year
was so
at
bad,
Gamescom,
people
we
are
like to highlight
subscribing.
some
Yeah, I know.
incredible
That's
games
what's
made
so
in
funny.
Germany, and tonight we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games of all time, created by Factor 5. Enjoy.
I was actually gonna make a joke to something really specific like that. And I was like, "All right, Turrican is here."
Right.
Yuzo Koshiro?
Why?
Koshiro, plagiarist.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Far ahead of the curve, and each of their games pushed game technology as far as possible. That's why one of the greatest indie developers of all time.
サウンドはすごいわ、グラフィックは綺麗だわ、ゲームプレイも滑らかで満足いくものだわで、本当にすごかった。今回
It's really too bad Turrican 2 sucks.
とても嬉しく思っているし、これはまた
Oh.
当時みたいに
Turrican 1's, I really enjoy playing that. I fell in love with it when I got it for free with my Super NT.
I need to play more of it, because I actually owned Turrican growing up.
Really?
So I'd like to...
But you owned it on Genesis,
Yeah,
right?
I owned it on Genesis.
This was the first game that allowed me to completely fulfill my musical vision. It defined my career, and the fans have been there ever since. To this day, it's one of my proudest works.
Lair.
You know, this would have been impactful if they didn't announce that this was going to be here, and
Yeah.
it wasn't obviously that.
So is that it coming to other platforms now, or?
I don't know.
Because they didn't say anything.
In June, Bungie revealed
I forgot
a
how
new
cool the
era of
Factor 5
Destiny 2
logo
that
is.
starts
It
on
is very
November
cool.
10th with Beyond Light. For the first time ever, Guardians will add a new elemental power to their arsenal, the
Ooh.
dark power of stasis. With stasis,
Wait.
players will take
You
on
see-
the powers of darkness to
See,
control
this is
and
important,
dominate
all right?
the battle.
As Kyle
Here's an
Kyle
all-new
Bossman
look
said,
at
these trailers are
Stasis
usually
from
really
Destiny
cool.
2 Beyond Light.
I was hoping it'd be more than stasis, like dark power. You don't just get dark power of stasis, kind of makes it lame.
You know how you unlock the dark powers of stasis in this, Bob? You put all of the Destiny 2 content that people paid for in stasis. That's where you pull your power from.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. That was
Oh no.
great.
Looks like a Star
I love
Destroyer, but it's a triangle.
Is far from over.
Will be fun on PS5.
Yeah, no, and that's what makes them putting so much content in stasis so awkward for me, because I was like, I've been waiting this whole time to play Destiny 2 on a next-gen console, and now 40% of it's gonna disappear?
Jesus. Yeah, that's rough.
I think there's any
Knowing you,
truth
you
to
were
the rumor
probably
that
waiting.
they're doing that so they can port it to Switch.
I mean, no, they're doing that because the game's gonna be 100 gigs, and they have trouble managing that.
Yeah, but Modern Warfare is 840 gigs. It gets bigger every single day.
Your PS5 comes with it pre-installed. It's the only thing that can fit. And they call deleting it formatting the hard drive.
Okay, so this ice stuff is pretty cool.
Yes, incredibly.
They had Shaxx in this trailer, so it's a good one.
Right?
That's correct, yes.
Maybe now the hunter can have the blink back.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No. In fact, they added it back when you weren't paying attention.
Instead?
They added it back when you weren't paying attention, and they're gonna patch it out just in time for this.
They're gonna put it in stasis.
No!
Yep, that's going in stasis. 40% of the hunter's abilities.
I have one more award to give out tonight, and that is Best Sony PlayStation Game. So,
Whoa, what's wrong?
Without further ado, the winner is Cyberpunk 2077. Congratulations. Of course, there are even more awards than the ones I announced tonight. So check out the Gamescom
didn't she say the
Awards
best
user
Sony
voting, where you can
PlayStation
vote
game?
For your favorite streamer,
Yeah.
Gamescom's
Wouldn't you
Most Wanted,
only
and Best
nominate
Gamescom
things that are exclusive, which we have plenty of announced?
show, along with
I think it's funny because Xbox has marketing on this game and it still didn't win it.
At 8 p.m. Central European Time.
Yeah, an Xbox exclusive won the Xbox thing because Tell Me Why won.
That's it for me tonight. But before I turn it back to Jeff, I just want to say that I hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy. We're all in this together, so take care. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, no, the awards aren't for games that came out because they're awards for things that are at the show. So it could be Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, well, a lot of people have been wondering, what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different? What is that generational
They've been wondering
difference?
how much will it cost.
Well, back in June, we saw the
announcement
of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart from Insomniac Games, a title which uses the power of PlayStation 5, the SSD hard drive, and the DualSense controller to create an experience that Insomniac says is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Enjoy.
Watch it be shorter than the WoW thing.
Please
yeah,
blow my
that'd be easy.
Out.
Their next PlayStation Studios pre-roll is Thanos snapping, and all these back compat disappearing. Thank you for the 1,500 bits, Sapphire.
Nice.
This is a very hype moment.
I wonder if next week we'll just see Nintendo and Sony just do their own event.
We're back.
Maybe. Sony has... We're getting to the point where retailers will leak the price of these consoles if they aren't announced.
Yes, we are getting there. God, this is insane looking.
Yeah, no, I'm sure... Goon for Less!
Yeah, they always have some shit like that. I think Goon for Less might even be from the second game.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to hear more about the female Lumbax. Oh, the weapon wheel.
Shatter Bomb. It's always a good one. This looks insane.
Yeah, no, this looks really nice.
I'm really excited to see this upload like in full quality later because
yeah, I'm sure
dealing with the stream is not great. But even
but
through
like,
that,
there's all sorts of like all the things you can see moving and people animating and the lighting quality that you can just tell.
Insomniac's insane.
Yeah, no, they're really fucking good at what they do.
You use the grapple hook, right? Oh.
Makes you wonder.
Down the Dimensionator, nefarious.
Man, he looks insane.
Look at all the ships in the back.
Yeah.
That's a crank.
Oh no!
I figured some shit like this is how it got started.
Right.
Yeah, that worked.
Oh no, the power of the SSD is kicking in.
Yeah, I was like, Aggro's gonna love this plot point of Ratchet's dumbass shot a gun that creates rifts.
There has to be another way across.
The rifts appeared to react to your device. Try pointing it at one of them.
Keeping my device hand strong. That shit's still really cool.
Yeah. God, those boxes.
I know. Every time I see them, I'm just like, man, this is nuts.
God, I'm almost worried that'll be disorienting to control.
I hope this has a release date at the end.
It's a sprinkler of freezing water.
Yeah.
And you to level up the guns. That's great.
Yeah, no, that's essential. I need that. That makes my brain feel good.
Wait, it's making them grow grass. Is it like aging it extremely or something?
This is worse than I had imagined.
Look, it's Ratchet and Clank.
Sand sharks from above.
The animation on those things opening their mouth is obscene.
I can't believe this looks better than last time.
Yeah.
Because they showed this part last time.
Yeah, they showed a little bit of this. It's really nice we're getting the full demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least a very large octopus.
It could just be a big octopus. I don't know.
Don't get excited for
that's
that.
that's smoother than last time.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a squeeze through. Don't be excited.
Let's get moving before he does anything else to break reality.
This is his fault.
Definitely, Ratchet. You got it.
The Enforcer.
Oh,
yes. Man.
That's pretty good.
I kind of wish he was doing a worse job.
He must have more planned than he is telling us.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, yeah, it like grows grass on them to freeze them in place.
Maybe the grass is what's freezing them, like it's mossing them over and they can't move.
Man, yeah, no, they need to release a 4K 60 version or a 4K version of this because Jesus Christ.
Let me download it directly from somewhere.
Yeah.
Just give it to Digital Foundry. They'll give it to me.
Give it.
Yes.
Man, that's a ton of really, really well animated, good looking enemies. Like,
yes.
There's not a smart way to say this. That just is a lot of good looking shit on screen.
God, it is even smoother.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh man, trick jumps.
Okay, so that's still a little rough, but it still is smoother than last time they showed it.
Right.
That's also smoother than last time. Yeah, no, this is really fucking cool.
Yeah, here's the quest for Booty Planet.
I hate to play that at some point. It'd be nice if we got some way to play
I still never
that.
have.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if we got some way to play that in 4K, right, Bob?
Yeah, in 4K, like those screenshots they keep posting.
Damn it, we're still ending it the same way as last time. Damn.
Maybe they'll give us a little bit of turn.
Maybe.
My name is Furry Bait.
We are too
Uh-oh.
late.
Oh, is it like in the future?
Who?
No.
PlayStation.
There you have it, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and now I am joined by Marcus Smith and Mike Daly from Insomniac Games.
Marcus
Guys,
Smith and
it
his
was so great to see
extensive
that,
collection of
long,
LPs.
uninterrupted demo of Rift Apart, and I have so many questions.
Jesus,
to
yeah.
see what you're doing with
Book
the power
Yeah, I
of
can't stop
PS5
looking at that
and the
dude's
SSD. Let me ask you first.
He has
how
horror
is-
movie
what are you
lighting,
able to
which is
do
not
with
helping.
Rift Apart that you haven't been able to do before in a Ratchet game because of the power of PS5.
I mean, first and foremost, it's just pure horsepower enables us to fill our worlds with the kind of density and life that we've never been able to do before. More importantly, perhaps, though, is the dimensional shifting that we have going on, which uses the SSD that allows us to fling the player from planet to planet to planet lightning fast, like in way, way faster than anything we've ever been able to do before.
Yeah, the Rift tether, we saw that in the demo. We had seen some of that in the trailer. So that's all actual gameplay. Mike, I'm curious, like how does that work as you kind of play through the game? Are there certain moments and levels where you can jump, or how do you play through that?
Yeah, so
in the game, there is dimensional damage spread throughout the galaxy that Ratchet and Clank have to find a way to fix. And you can find these weak points in space-time.
That's a DualSense controller to the left of the right screen perspective.
They let him take it home.
And that enables you to basically like warp across the world to find new places to discover or gain a tactical advantage in combat.
Wow, yeah, I got to say, like when you see that and you imagine the jumping from multiple worlds at instantaneously almost, and it sounds like there's no load screens throughout the entire game.
That's right. We're going seamless.
That's right. Yep.
All right. You guys so confident, both of you,
Interviewing
so I
two
like it.
people via
now,
the
Let me
internet.
ask you about DualSense. That's something that is a big part
Real
of PS5.
podcast moments.
I've had a chance to hands on with the controller with the adaptive triggers and the haptics. How are you using that to sort of impact the gameplay of Rift Apart?
So at the heart of every Ratchet and Clank game is a powerful arsenal of weapons that just exude a ton of personality. And the DualSense is sort of like, it feels like it was made for Ratchet and Clank just because the haptics give us a whole new layer.
We have a team of 10 people working on how the
So,
guns
for
feel.
example, your burst pistol,
Could you
of course, it gives
imagine?
you like a satisfying
That'd be
click
great.
or kick with every bullet. But when you throw the shatter bomb, you can actually feel the energy pulsing off the grenade fade away as it gets further apart from you.
They
Basically,
didn't screw us
the
this time. They
haptics are
did in fact
expressive enough
put
that
the
every
demo
weapon
up
feels
in
different,
4K.
and you can tell what you're holding.
Good. Thank God.
Of course, the adaptive trigger like takes that to a functional level where, in addition to the trigger pull feeling unique, we can actually use that as a super intuitive way to add alternate functions to the weapons. So, for example, in the demo, we've got the Enforcer, which is a double-barreled shotgun. You can pull the trigger part of the way down until you hit resistance to fire a single barrel. And then whenever you feel like it's the right time, pull it the rest of the way for a double shot. So you might be swarmed by a bunch of little enemies. You only want to waste one shot on them. And then wait a minute for even more to swarm in before finishing them off. But a big guy, you probably want to just give both barrels to right away. So there's a nice intuitive way of basically raising the skill ceiling and giving you more ways to play better.
Wow, no, I'm excited to see how you guys are going to roll that out across what I'm sure are an insane, group of weapons as always. Plot-wise, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, tell us in the Ratchet verse where this sits.
Ratchet first.
Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, the 2013 game. But it's a standalone adventure. So
See? I kept telling people in chat, I was like, I don't know why everyone seems worried that it's tied into the reboot. We didn't see anything that confirmed that.
Hardcore fans, we have a lot of
I hope
nods.
everyone's happy.
You're gonna
Right?
see a lot of returning characters and planets and see them all through a whole new light of
I forgot about Into the Next
dimensionality.
till this very moment.
No, this Rift.
Well, this is the last real one.
It came out on top of the PS4 coming out, so it's not really that
you're going to see like
surprising.
frequently in the
I'll
game?
never
Are there
forget
special
because
moments?
Sony
Like, I
wouldn't
guess I'm
let them
curious, like, how
name it
often
Into
you
the
use that
Nethers.
technique for gameplay.
So the Rift Tether has created these anomalies all throughout the galaxy. You'll encounter those pretty often. There's even a few more types of dimensional damage you'll encounter that we haven't shown yet. Okay. Now, being pulled between worlds, that's localized to chasing after Dr. Nefarious in the demo. And that's sort of reserved for special moments when you really have to, when the dimensional damage really tears wide open.
Well, I gotta say, it looks incredible. And then at the end, we got another tease of this female Lombax. I know you guys have confirmed she is playable in parts of the game. I think everyone wants to know, though, do we have a name for her?
I mean, the world is more interesting with mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little longer.
We can't tell you anything. We can't tell you until Sony's event in 3 days.
Too many smart people on the internet. They'll figure it out right away.
She's not named Abby, though, right?
The next time we see her, she's shredded.
What you guys have in store for us? I gotta say, I mean, it looks incredible. The Ratchet games are always so much fun, and as you said, when you think of the power of SSD and the DualSense all coming together, it looks really exciting.
Reminder, this is Sony's involvement at this event. Microsoft's was a minute and a half long ad for Game Pass.
Play this game. Anything you can share with us on where you're at in development right now?
Mike.
I guess there was also Age of Empires 3 HD. There you go.
So Ratchet and Clank is coming out in the PS5's launch window.
Jesus.
So we haven't announced
What did he say?
Launch window.
Launch window.
So stay tuned for that.
What kind of window? Is it big window? All right,
Thank
that's
you.
all I got, I'm sure. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming in the launch window for PlayStation 5. I gotta say, Insomniac, we're so into what you guys are doing across.
That's crazy.
PlayStation
That's
five.
fucking insane.
This is so thank you so much for all you've done, and we look forward to seeing more.
Microsoft not dead in Miami.
Thanks, Jeff. Take care.
All right, Marcus and Mike from Insomniac, thanks for showing us that first look at Ratchet and Clank.
So that's our Infamous this time.
That's going to do it for Opening Night Live. Thank you so much for
That's a shame. That's a shame that that's it.
Yeah, no, I was worried that this is just as bad as I worried it would be. But we got the cool Ratchet thing in the end.
Yeah, so that was neat.
They're like, we're not going to tell you anything about this long back. We don't want to be tied to World of Warcraft.
Coming in December. We'll see you then. Good night.
Saw someone in chat say VentureBeat confirmed that Call of Duty, the new one, is going to run at 4K 120 frames per second on PS5.
Jesus. Yeah, I wish we got Call of Duty gameplay. That's one of the few things I was expecting to see here. That was like, okay, at least look at this.
Now, true to my word, on Twitter.com, I will buy that game just because it runs at 4K 120 frames per second.
That's our Dan.
Because that's gonna... That'll look great.
Yeah, that'll look... I hope they do an update for last year's.
Oh, that would be cool, too.
Because... Yeah.
Like,
Modern Warfare
goddamn.
is genuinely the best one they've done in years. I
Right.
don't imagine a Black Ops.
I think this will be, like, if you look at the last 7 years, I think this will maybe be second.
Yeah.
It's not hard, in my opinion, to be better than some of the stuff that's come before this.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense what they're doing with it, with the just do a sequel to Black Ops 1.
Thank you for tuning in. Would you like to see Rich Evans' many faces?
Yes.
Where's my mouse? Why does my mouse not exist?
You don't get a mouse.
There's no escaping Rich Evans.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that Call of Duty 120 4K is more exciting than most of the things at this event.
Yeah. Most of this event was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe...
I feel like everything that wasn't by one company this whole summer has been really bad, because it's like, why would we give you our shit? We'll do a stream event.
Yeah. I it's so weird that there was just... Like, why did he come out yesterday and earlier in the week and announce, like, everything was going to be here?
I don't know.
That's strange.
Why was that Turrican announcement so weird?
I don't know. I was hoping that we at least get a, like, hey, it's coming to other stuff.
Right.
Hey, maybe we're doing a retro remake.
Are we doing a remaster? Or are we just porting it? What's...
I thought we were supposed to see...
Twitter post about it just now, where it's like Turrican Volume 1 and 2, and it's coming to all the consoles.
Okay.
Why are they calling
Turrican
it...
Anthology Volume 1 and 2.
Weird.
Why are they calling it that? Thank you for the follow.
What... We were supposed to see that Monster World thing, I thought. I could have sworn he said that was going to be there.
Maybe it was just supposed to happen at Gamescom in general, not on opening night live.
Yeah, maybe it's over the next couple days on one of these random IGN streams.
Oh, man, that's exhausting. Don't expect us to stream anything else from Gamescom.
Yeah, if this is the best they got. If this is the gold, then oh god.
We've got plenty of better things.
We'd be better off streaming Dynasty Warriors with people in chat telling us what's happening with Gamescom than actually streaming Gamescom.
Yeah, that would have been preferred. But if you're here and you're not following us, be sure to follow. We're going to be doing a single stream playthrough of Spider-Man tomorrow with a very special stream goal.
Yes, very excited for that stream goal.
So Dan,
what's up?
I linked the Ratchet demo in Discord. The
cool.
The 4K rip.
Give me one moment. I'm just we're gonna click Bob Zoom and see how well that lines up. That isn't Bob at all. That isn't even slightly Bob. That's me. I'm sure we'll be fine doing one stream with that. Here's the aggro zoom.
Yes!
Aggro, known to be Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Look at that guy.
Thank you, Bob. They were having trouble finding it, Bob.
That's Dumban over there.
The
Thank you, Bob. Just so we're clear, chat. That
I
is,
like when
that is Dunban over there.
It's done bad over there. See, you got some buffering going on.
It's just confused because I haven't hit play.
Oh,
so
Lord.
it's just 4K, not 4K 60, right?
Right, because the game's 30.
Right,
just so we're clear. I'm just gonna watch a bit of this, not necessarily watch the entire thing again on stream.
Right.
Or maybe I
God,
will do that.
look at
I don't
all
know. It's kind of.
things.
I don't know, man.
There's so many things.
We're back. And not far from where we last saw him. We may still have time to put a stop to this.
Yeah, no, this game is visually insane, and the thought that YouTube's decimating how this looks,
right,
that it will look even better on a system, is kind of completely nuts. I really hope Digital Foundry does an analysis of this, specifically.
Yeah.
They did an analysis of some of that Call of Duty stuff that came out. Man. So now that we know for sure that this is one, launch window.
Yes.
And two, tied to the originals. You know what that means, right, Bob?
Yeah, I think I know. What month?
Probably the most,
all of them.
one of the most ambitious plans we've ever fucking laid. You know that?
Let's go.
There's so many Ratchet games.
There are like 8 of them we have to play to get caught up.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You gonna play Secret Agent Clank?
No, I think that's the one
Man.
I can guarantee I'm not gonna play.
Yeah.
Then there was 3.5 on PS3.
Yep.
No, there was 4. There was 4 on PS2 because Deadlock.
We could probably skip that one.
Nah, it's important.
No, I'm pretty sure that one's filler. I don't think it's important to the overall story.
It's like the bounce arc.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
So if you have 1,
But
2, 3.
One of those on PS3 is just a weird multiplayer thing. I don't think it's relevant.
Yeah, no,
I didn't even count that one.
He didn't
Okay,
count it.
they're not
He
very
didn't, yeah, he didn't count that one.
And there's Future Game 1, Quest for Booty, which is like 5 hours long, I think.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then the second Future game, and then into the Nexus.
There has to be another way across.
So there's minimum 7 that you need to play to catch up.
Jesus.
And then 8 we would need to play in order to hate the reboot. An important feature going into this, I feel.
It's really good they came out and said that.
Also, it'll help us, Bob. Build a standard for how good this game looks relative to that one, right?
True.
What if we're stupid and the remake on PS4 looks basically the same? You know,
that
this
one did
could
look really good, but it didn't look like this. This is crazy.
Yeah, I put it up on the OLED, like, oh, this it looks weird in places this doesn't.
Even those PS3 ones look really good.
There's fucking leaves everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
God. Man, just so many little details.
Yeah, no, there's so much everything.
It's Ratchet and Clank.
Mr. Dante7 donated $5 and said, "Fuck you, it's Ratchet and Clankuary. Let's fucking go!" Ratchet and Clankuary. When will Jackie Chan get his day in the spotlight?
Yeah, you guys gotta shoot through all those games so we can do gamer premonitions for Ratchet and Clank.
I'm gonna puke. You guys gotta play 94 hours of video games so that way.
GBDelta.com.
Yeah.
Don't worry, all of them will be good except for the first game, which is bad.
Yeah.
Loading screen, they lied. Why'd they say there was no loading if you went through that portal?
Nefarious is on the other side of that building. Let's get moving before he does anything else to break reality.
Theo rolls around in wrappers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did Dr. Nefarious really
It's so much. At this point, I feel like the tagline for the PS5 should be "so much everything," because there's so much everything on screen.
Than he is telling us.
It's like there's particles
That stream
everywhere.
was bad, man. Watching this is blowing me up.
Yeah, no, like you couldn't see half of the shit in that stream, and it still looked really impressive.
Right.
Once you see it in the video, it's nuts. This is
Watching
nuts.
a 1080p monitor alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean we're doing that. We're not even watching in 4K.
Right.
We have the YouTube video playing back in 4K, so that way it has the extra bit rate and fidelity. But we're not even displaying it correctly at full resolution, and you can see so much in there.
Sony really just needs to do another event already.
Yeah, there's clearly the ones who can.
This is starting to get stupid. Like it's starting to just get exhausting.
How is this
Every
game
single
launch
time
window?
someone's like E3 was good. You know, they should just do that again. They're like, well, bad games. These bad games would have shown up at E3.
The difference would have been all the good stuff also would have been in there instead of spread across 3 months with filler.
Yeah, no one understands that. Every single time, like, you should bring back E3. It's like they won't magically make good games.
It'll be 8 hours of streams instead of 80, with the same amount of content in both.
I haven't heard Gerstmann's take because he was one of the strongest proponents of we don't need E3 anymore, but I have to imagine even he's exhausted by the 3 months straight of miniature events. Yeah.
Yeah, mini events, most of which are just terrible.
Also, I'm an idiot. I love that they showed the Quest for Booty Planet in this. Am I alone, chat? Are other people?
Pirate robots are great, Dan. I don't know anything else about it, but they're pirate robots. There's squid.
Pirate robots are just good. Period. End of sentence. Correct. But I liked Quest for Booty. It was fun.
I've not played that one.
Oh, really?
No. Huh? Not at all.
Ratchet.
Who?
Yeah, I never did either. I just never bought it.
Oh.
Because it was a downloadable thing and it came out early enough in the gen. I wasn't really doing that yet.
So are we getting Dr. Aggro to do a man on the street segment for Big Thick to talk about how glad he is that it doesn't tie into the reboot?
God.
You do it.
Sure, I'll like that. Whatever. Let's see if they uploaded anything else today that's better than that stream we just watched.
Right. It was like, do they have gameplay of Call of Duty?
One second.
Wait,
what the fuck?
There's
BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Monthly Finals EU PS4 Open.
That's weird. Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is basically everything from Gamescom.
Man, one thing I was getting excited about was Scarlet Nexus because I was like, surely this time we'll see gameplay. And nothing.
I don't know.
They showed things that looked like gameplay for a fraction of a second.
You know, like they do.
Yeah.
Like you get some combat and then it cuts to cool shots and
yeah, just give me like
really horrible.
You just want a gameplay reel.
Yeah, I just want them to do almost like the Ratchet and Clank thing, but way shorter, of course. Just like show me him playing through a tiny level.
Let me be clear. I'd be totally down with 7.5 minutes of Scarlet Nexus.
Oh yeah, I would too, but
just
I know that won't happen.
I thought this was a pretty cool trailer overall, though.
It was a cool trailer.
I liked that a lot of things about it.
This whole summer, we didn't see Elden Ring a single time. That shit must be fucked.
Yeah, that's something.
They hired George R.R. Martin, and he just immediately ghosted them.
Yeah, that's
like, we need the plot, George, and he's like, go to voicemail.
I mean, is it fucked or is it just 2020?
I mean, I think that game's coming out. I just think it's gonna be like 2022.
Yeah, I think I'd be shocked if that game came out next year, but it's possible. Either way, me from last year, very, very on point.
Yes.
I expected we'd at least see another CG trailer from it.
Right, you think they do something else to tease us?
Just to be clear, the cynicism for me last year wasn't about FromSoft's end of that bargain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are announcing a project with the most notorious procrastinator, deadline missing man in the history of
He's already in jail, though. He said if I don't release my book by this date, you can jail me.
I forgot to write the book, so I have to do that before I can write your game.
You have to wonder. But, yeah, unfortunately, this is only 1080p. But yeah, COD being 4K 120 should have been mentioned there at Gamescom. Drive up some hype for next gen, because it seems like with that Call of Duty coming out on the one of the 3 valid Fridays to ship that month, that it's going to be the same week as the PS5, which made Bob's skin crawl.
Yeah, no, that's horrifying.
You're shipping a brand new console, the hypest one, and that's not subjective. You can look at the metrics. People are way more excited about the PS5 than they are the Series X. You're shipping that on the same day as the new Call of Duty. If that happens, that'll be nuclear, and I feel like a lot of GameStop staff will be on suicide.
Just quit.
Notice. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I assume launch window means by the end of Q1 next year.
Right.
That's usually how most people generously consider that. I mean, that's how I do it. By and large, you know?
Yeah, I think
because people say the PS4 launched with Infamous Second Son, and I'm like, well, not really, but we got it in at launch period, you know?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the part where it feels like a window. It still feels like launch.
Right.
Like when you
Now,
go into Q2, it's like, okay.
Once you're like June 2021 launch window, that's when it's like,
yeah, summer is where it really becomes no, man.
That's some promise ring shit.
So according to the Activision website for Call of Duty, they're like, the PS5 is releasing holiday 2020 in US and Canada, late 2020 for the rest of the world.
Huh.
Wonder if that's a mistake or not.
No, I maybe it's just localization stuff's taking a bit longer. I mean, this year's Call of Duty is the most hot it's ever come in, of just like, oh man, we had problems and now we have a pandemic and problems.
I'm surprised it has a single player.
I'm glad it has a single player.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Because I wouldn't be interested if it was just multiplayer for $60.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna go. But yeah, everyone, I'm very excited for the Spider-Man stream tomorrow. I hope you all are too. I haven't played that game at all, so
very cool.
Who knows? Maybe I hate fun. Everyone's
There's
like,
a
yeah,
high chance.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, this game's really fun, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I boot it, and the first thing on screen is me playing a stealth mission as Mary Jane, and I'm like, you all lied. How could you do this to me?
I'm a big fan of those.
Rush Thickenberg says Ego Raptor hated it, so maybe you will too. I'm kind of more just surprised he even played it. But whatever.
He had to do that.
What happened
taking
is
improv classes for a show.
What happened is they told him to go north, and then he went south and quit playing the game and got upset.
That sounds very Ego Raptor.
Didn't he
they
get
did it
stuck
for
on the very first area in Bayonetta for like 30 minutes because he couldn't figure out jump over the broken fence that it shows a guy going through.
I don't watch his content. I haven't seen anything from Ego Raptor in like 6 years.
You're missing out.
I think most people in chat and on this voice call would disagree, but that's fine.
Money plane.
Oh, wait, no, that's right. Actually,
compilation of all the terms he said the N-word.
Actually, that's right. KZ's a huge fan of that Kingdom Hearts stream that Ego Raptor did. He said he had a real joyous time watching Ego Raptor play those games in a very genuine and engaging manner.
Oh yeah, he did do that. He did one and tried to see if he could do it in one sitting. He got like 20 hours in, and I think he gave up. Didn't even get halfway in through the game.
What?
I saw about 8 minutes of that stream, I think, because someone, I'll let you guess who, audience, brought it to my attention. So I was like, okay. Nah, I'm good.
I feel like he was like 17 or 18 hours in, and he was just in Atlantica, and I'm like, what's happening?
Does he have limbs? Is he like baby Aaron Hansen from that fake Adam Sandler trailer and he can't play games?
Don't talk about that.
Look, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a very big game. It's got a lot of content. I'm sure he was just casually enjoying the Destiny Islands. You know? Maybe he paused after he saw Sora's bedroom to theorycraft.
That's important.
It's important lore. According to chat, Ego Raptor beat it. Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
That's
okay,
cool.
good.
Good for
That's
him.
Good.
Good for him.
Yeah. You got a theory craft in that bedroom. It's now important thanks to the new trailer they put out today.
Yep, that's important. Fun fact,
joke.
everyone: anything could be important. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Correct.
But yeah. Anyways, very excited for Spider-Man. Bob,
What's
am
up?
I gonna enjoy Spider-Man?
I think so.
I mean,
I'm not-
you know what I like about it?
What?
Just from the trailers and everything else I've seen of it?
Bespoke
levels. Bye, everyone.
Okay. God fucking damn.